We're live. It's Carter Maddock and Gary Tansey. We are commentating on the finals. Karen Davis is playing Sean Garber, 21-point match.
Yeah, this is the big freeze out, which is the first of 6 monthly ABT online events. And you can get into the action if you missed this month. You want to still play, you can play in any of the next 5 months after this. And if you play in 3 of the 6 of them, you qualify for a free roll in August for added money. So you can get in the game. Thebigfreezeout.com is where you can find more information. Now, let's talk a little bit about the players. First, we have Karen Davis, Backgammon Hall of Famer, inducted in 2021, director of the Cherry Blossom Tournament in DC and the Sunny Florida Backgammon Club down in Florida. By the way, the Cherry Blossom Backgammon Tournament this year will be held April 20th to the 24th. Check out cherryblossom.backgammon.com. Wonderful player. She recently was at the Ultimate Backgammon Contenders Tournament in Marbella and acquitted herself quite well against the greatest players in the world. So that's one of our finals.
Yep. Karen's a very strong player, and I'm very excited that she's made it to the finals. She is I don't know if she's the chairwoman of the USBGF, but she has served as head of USBGF, whose channel you're on right now. So it's not just, people who are, they say those who can do, those who can't teach. Like this is actually, like Karen is in this final with all her merits. So I'm looking forward to this. And Sean Garber, go ahead, say a few words about Sean, Jerry. I've got a few great words about Sean too.
Well, he's hailing from Indianapolis. I believe he lives steps from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Multiple-time winner on the ABT Tour. Most recently, I believe, the inaugural St. Louis ABT tournament back last October. But fixture on the tour. And and tell us more about Sean and his game.
Sean, as great a tournament player as he is an excellent money player, and he is a lot of fun to be playing cash games with. And Lord knows,
I think you're
murdered before and murdered Sean, along with David Todd, and some of the Midwestern in some of the tournaments like Chicago, Indianapolis.
Yeah. So both these folks are not afraid to use the cube. I think we're going to see some fireworks this match, and it should be very exciting. It's going to be a long match, 21 points.
21 points, but it could literally be. I'm expecting a minimum of 4 cube, hopefully an 8 cube. I want to see. I like to see the maximum pain being inflicted, and they've started.
They're starting it already. 4-3 brings them down aggressively on a great double fours from Sean.
That's typical Sean rolling in a cash game too. Oh, and Karen double twos.
That's a nice one. Probably gonna make the 4 and then find the last one. Safes that up. Might have split with that last 2, but it's understandable to not get hit.
Yeah, she's gonna have multiple shots at a loose spot right now. So it would have been nice to get a little more, but
there's a nice hitter from Karen.
Well, equals up the race a bit.
Oh, and a big early fan. That's inconvenient from Sean. Oh, and look at this. This double 3 is just going to bury him. Making the 5 point is easy, and making the anchors nice and snug.
Fanning again. Fan. This is coming close to cube time.
I think we're there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the nice thing is Sean's taking this.
I don't see him passing it, although I don't think it's maybe okay. Karen must have thought too good. I don't think she's thinking not good enough here.
Wow. I think I'd probably come. Okay. That seems like a few more extra shots. I'd probably come down and I'd go 18, I think 13-8. I want to build the bar more.
Yeah, the bar seems important, but also the fact that the cube's not in play yet, you kind of just don't want to get hit.
Here comes the cube.
Yeah, there it is now.
And Sean's going to be like, how many times can I dance?
I think even Sean
like,
might pass this one.
Oh, I don't know. Sean's going to count the numbers. He's got a lot to come in. Ta-da.
Oh, he took.
And is this the 2-6 or the 3-5 coming up for Sean from the roof?
I'm thinking 3-5.
Oh, still dancing. Oh, but not improving for Karen.
Well, that is. I think Karen's going to move off the anchor now. It's got to happen sometime. Comes right in
and hits right away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't have a good 4, Sean, and you're not starting your 2. Oh,
pretty good for not hitting here. Able to make the
right.
5 prime.
5 prime, but I mean, Sean can get a nice little slimy double 2. 5-2 is fine. Make the 4 come down.
Might be able to come up with something quick and dirty to counter prime. This 5-1's not great. It's just going to run out because there's nothing else to do with it.
Yeah. And Sean's definitely going to try and hit here. Double aces seems like a typical roll.
Double aces is the roll. Oh, 3-2. Not so much. Yeah, the 3 is going to go to the 5. Stepping up with the deuce.
This seems right. You sometimes can still contain that check around the 18.
The trouble with stepping up is you are going right to the point where he needs it. But how do you get the guy out? But do you want to get the guy out because you're down in the race so much? It's a tough spot to be in.
Right. But here at least Sean has some life. Like double 1s, double 3s could be brutal.
Yep. You are provoking a fight, and big roll here. Ooh. Well, a few fly shots left, but they got to come now.
You got a bunch. You got 1-6, 2-5, 1-3, 2-3,
2-6.
Double 1's not enough.
But at least make the board.
Yeah. Sean's building a little something for you, Karen. Just wants you to come on and say hi.
Some hospitality. See, this is a mixed bag.
Yeah.
He wants to make the bar, but then what? Can easily get counter primed here.
Yeah. I still like the play. I mean, I like switching here. You're still giving 6s and 3s.
Karen's not comfortable with it. Yeah, but there is a school of thought that says make the 6 prime and make your opponent come up with the goods to beat you.
Yeah. And the other problem is you got to like almost hit twice. You know, you gotta contain. Okay, so that's for sure.
This is very good. And Karen's gonna come in at the edge and then minimize shots.
But if Sean can pull out a 2 here, she's got a lot of cracking numbers. Double 6s is probably Sean's worst.
Not what the doctor ordered for Sean, unfortunately.
But it probably saves a lot of gammons here. So there's that.
And comes right out with that 6-4 like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And now Sean's just gonna build his board up, get some crossovers in so that Karen can't play extra loose with trying to bring this home. Some accidents could happen.
Yeah, they always do in situations like this. You play so perfect. You're like, I've got all my buildings all the right, and you roll like a double 4, throwing things in a weird position. And Sean's ready. So I think 10-8, 7-6.
That would be the static 6 prime. I think Sean's going with the more dynamic play to make the 6 prime next turn. There are pluses and minuses to both. It probably doesn't matter that much. Karen,
but now Karen can slot. And that's maybe why Sean lured her into this play, because she's thinking.
Karen's not going to slot. It is that is no joke on the other side there. That 5.5 point prime about to become a 6 prime. You can seriously lose if you're hit there.
But if Sean rolls just an ace up, his race is all of a sudden not nearly as bad. And fun numbers like 6-3. Give the 2-5.
Yep.
You can't make it the other way.
We all see it, but you got to leave it anyway.
Yeah. Look at how stiff this is.
That is very stiff. And she sees that right away. It's like, I really don't want to leave the fly shot, but you gotta. That's what backgammon is. Nobody's dead forever.
This is interesting. Like it's always these little situations where when you're bearing in, you want to keep everything flexible. Now you've got a bad double 6.
Yeah, I think you can play 7-4, 6-4 and avoid the bad double 6. Which I think is what you want to do.
All right, you still have pointing, shifting numbers, as well as, now you're not getting the gammon, so just you don't want to drop your wallet on the way to the bank, which this 5-2 doesn't help.
Pile them on the 4 point. You can never have too many men on the 4 point.
Right, until you roll that 6-4, then all of a sudden you've got too many. Up 5-1.
Still no one off. Gonna clear
John
the 6.
Still gammon her.
Yep.
All right, staying for now. He's got the 6-5 as well. Double 5s.
Okay. Now, after not peeling any, we're peeling a bunch now.
Right.
Sean's staying for one more roll.
I hate having to pray for your opponent to roll doubles to get a shot.
Right. That's problematic, isn't it?
But look at here. Like if he didn't. Okay. Next.
All right. 2-0 is the start for Karen. On our way to 21. And don't forget, folks at home, to like and subscribe if you like what you see, or even if you don't like what you see, smash that like button in frustration.
Oh,
okay.
No. I was told my voice is low and muffled, so let me. I got a little note from Antoinette. So.
All right. Double 1s from Karen's a fine number, making the 5, and then kind of resplitting here, leaving the 9-point blot for some flexibility in building material. This double 5s.
Yes, ace. Make the 3. I think you make the 3. I'd see running out 23-13, but this is just any dance, and then it's Sean gets to cube.
But there are some return shots by doing this. I can see why this would be attractive. It's leaving nothing and escaping a guy. It's a tough choice.
Yeah. I just hate looking at it made ace and 6 points. Like I feel like I haven't done what I strove to do.
You just make the points out of order like this. Make the 4 point on Karen's head, and you're fine. Oh, double 5s.
I guess with the ace point, which I think is worth it, given that you got the shot at the 6 away, 8 away. Yep,
because there are 9 numbers that fan, and you're shooting away at that other blot if that happens. But running around is understandable. Although this is a fine shot from Jean hitting.
This is how bad things happen to good people. You played a little safer, or what you thought was safer, get hit with the fly shot. Now he's got 3-point board. Yeah, this is a Sean. This is a Sean cube for sure. I'm not sure what XG would say to it, but I know Sean likes playing these.
Right. So. Sean smells a gammon, just a whiff of it. He's going to cube that. Karen takes, I think it's a wise take, and that ace is huge. It pretty much takes the gammons away.
Right.
And now that ace point really is a liability for Sean.
Right. I think the 2 is in. Yeah, you really want to try and slime the 5 point with like a 6-1.
And Karen's just going to build her board up with this 6-4. Not the point she wanted, but the point the dice gave her.
Oh, look at this. Maybe
Wow.
it's worth it to leave the 2 blots.
All right.
You can make the 9 and the 7.
Or you can do this, or you can make the 5 point. That's another option as well. The question for me is, how easy is it going to be? First of all, do we need to block 6s? Is the race close enough? It may be. We might need that 9 point to block the.
Look at right now, the race is only it's done 108, 129. So Karen is at a nice race deficit. I think making the 5 point is huge here. Like, that's what you're gonna have.
I think
that may not be enough.
Yeah, Sean's up enough in the race after this double 4s that I don't think, he's still ahead if she rolls double 6s. So if Karen rolls double 6s, so I think the 5 is the point you need. You're gonna have trouble making if you don't do it now.
Yeesh.
Now this is no blots, but
it's no bueno either. This is going to be a problem for Sean almost immediately. So here's the 5-4.
This is awkward.
4. But you're a little stiff outside. Karen's board's gotten better than yours. And now, all she needs to do is bide her time.
Yep.
And Sean's going to have a few problems coming home. Breaking the mid's not as easy as
right.
one would.
And this is not one that does it safely.
Right. And here's what you were looking for: the heavy ace point.
Yep. The additional checkers getting sucked in, and now Karen's probably going to have to break off the mid, but she could still leave a checker there.
I kind of like that. I kind of like coming down with the 5 and going 7-4. You have a lot of builders. I like the ace. It's not easy to click up that 2. The 6-2. This will play anyway. Speaking of 6-2s.
Yep. It's like, I'll just leave the dice on the board. Thank you very much. All right. Karen is ready.
Yeah.
And now Sean really can't leave anything out there in terms of fly shots when Karen's that ready.
Right. And that 5 point, that open 5 point is going to be such a problem for Sean.
That ghost 5 points haunting him right now.
Yep. Karen just wants to roll small or boxes, obviously, but this is.
And
okay.
This is a good roll for Sean. Clearing that 8 point, not easy to do. Oh, and this is crashing Karen's board. She can't like that. So. And another fine roll. That was a danger roll for Sean because he was so odd out there.
But the race has gotten tighter now. It's 12 pips.
That was the upside of that double 4s. It crashed the board, but it made it a speed board.
And they'll make her doubles down. Oh, and here we are.
Yeah. If Sean were less ahead in the race, he would have to consider hitting there, but his race advantage is enough. And this is a fine clearance.
Yeah.
And with 2,
there may be some merit to peeling just because it goes with 6s, 5s, the board breaks, not too off.
That's the variation he was afraid of.
Right. Oh, the 2-1 limp.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. That would have hit, and we would have had a ball game.
Right.
As it stands, looks like it's going to be tied 2-2.
Yeah, this isn't. This is fine. I want to look up the chat. Where's the chat? Because allegedly we have a chat going on, and I want to be able to talk to our studio audience, even though we're all remote. Where are you right now?
I'm in the St. Louis area. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Chicago. Karen, I'm sure is in Florida, and
Sean should be in
Sean's
Indy.
in Indianapolis.
Yep.
So
Another
all over.
All right.
Sean's got a nice little position already to start.
Yeah, double fours right out of the gate is almost always a good first roll, making the 20 and the 9. And gets to make an interboard point. If Karen needs to make that anchor pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go for if she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it now. Dear Lord.
And 6-5, Karen just going to run here. Junior is going to be left behind to be attacked, which Sean's going to do with that 4-2. And this is real trouble.
Yeah, if she doesn't come in, ooh, ace 4 is a decent come in. Slotting the 4, yeah. So if she had come in with the 5 and he had all those builders on her, maybe she'll only be looking at. But I don't think he's cubing yet.
Race is close. Yeah, I think there's a little loose still yet, but there's always a pause there.
Right.
Can't really do much with this 6-3. Just 13-4.
You don't want to dump. You don't want to dump too deep. You still want to make your 5. You still wouldn't mind the bar. All right, running.
Trying to get out of there before she gets attacked.
Yeah, 3s and 10s. I mean, that's her fear right now, right? I mean, it's a 2-pip race, so Sean's definitely any 3s hitting.
Now, making the board is an option. The problem with running is you're not really ahead in the race anyway.
Right.
But getting into an even race if you're missed while on the positive end of that holding game has some merit to it.
Right. And also Sean's holding her 20 point. Like Sean gets to fight from there.
Right.
So these are the fundamental problems, I think you're just coming down.
I don't think you want to go nuts with hitting on the ace or anything like that. You don't have a great 4 to go with it anyway. And double 3s. Now, question is, do you just make the bar here, or do you bring them all to the 10? Bringing all to the 10 blocks those double 5s.
Right, but the 5-5x is like you've got 5-3 over there, 4-2, make a 2 point. It's I don't know. I mean, I just like making them because when you have to run out.
I think I like Sean's play.
You get to play whack-a-mole on the 5 point.
Yeah.
Now Karen just 6-4s her way out.
Let's see. That's Sean, actually. Yeah, that's Sean 6-4. So he's probably at least considering, or at least saw coming off the 20 with both of those. Right. I'm not sure that that's right, and he would have gotten away
with it though.
Yes, he would.
And now Sean has a little bit of attacking material on the ace point. Not that you want to make the ace point here. You'd much rather make the 5, but a point's a point. A 5-point board is hard to get in. And hello.
Wow. Double 4s, lovely.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be the 5 point, right?
That's me. My thought is I'm cashing this game in most variations.
Right.
I would hate to point, use it all to point on it, and then have Karen just roll a 5 right away.
Well, Andrew, look at you've got an extra checker on the 4, extra checker on the 3, which is then effectively dead. So then you killed checkers. So
this is, and that should end the game since Karen did not perform here. So this should go double pass.
Yeah, it's slotted 5. Sean's thinking.
Might think it's too good, but I think there are too many things that can happen here. Yeah, I think it's just.
No, this seems reasonable, and I mean, it's really hard to find a take here. You need the 6 immediately. You need to fade the 2 and the 3 and the 7. and then you need the 6 to get out. You know,
and then you have to win the race from there. It's a hopeless position. All right, 3-2 for sure.
Sean's dice have found themselves a little. So
early days yet, but both of them have sort of built up priming formations. Sean, excellent from the 5 to the 8. Now, Karen didn't really perform, so she's going to split to get to the edge of that prime.
Ooh, what about this?
And Sean has really nothing else to do but leap Karen's blockade. So that's a fine hit.
Yeah, little prime in front of Sean, trying to keep him contained.
It looks like this is developing into a prime versus prime battle.
And coming in on the 1 or the 5, Jerry.
Oh, this is so tough. I understand not wanting to come in on the 5 because you're under the gun with so much. The thing is, you don't want to be on the ace point either here, though.
Right, now you get caught in, you know, like
right.
Oh, unless of course you roll a 5-4 and can jump in immediately, which is awesome.
And you definitely should continue, I think, just because none of the other 5s are any good.
Well, yeah. And why would you not want to get that guy out?
Because that's coming, you know, right. 3-1's coming right on your head.
Yeah, so now you need a 3-6 if you're Sean, but you do have counterplay. You do have 6-2. I guess.
Now, do you come up with this deuce?
I think I wouldn't. Well, I know it's just an 11, but is it really containing that much?
That's a good point.
I mean, I think Karen's ideal is to just be able to use some of those checkers on the 6 to build the 4 or 3 of the 2, and it's going to hold for a minute. What?
Wait, who's cubing this? I think Karen's cubing. Interesting idea.
Oh, and that's why you cube that, because you're going to roll double 6s out immediately, and that helps.
Now, do you pound on the ace with the hope of blitzing, or do you just play that? This is awfully stiff, right?
Right. Like you also want to get a shot at that checker on the 10 point.
Yeah, this is okay too. I think you got to do something other than the stiff play. I like attacking the ace just to try to get that other checker.
Gained 24 pips in the race, and now. Yep. God, what, like, does Karen have the dice codes? Because I really don't think that that's really like, oh, if I know I'm rolling boxes here, I guess I'll cube. But that seemed a little friskier than I was expecting, especially from Karen.
I was not expecting that either.
So now he's got a 2-5, a 3, you know, a 3-4.
Yep. That
is just amazing.
Yeah, Sean's going to stay back here and work on his own board. Does no good to try to come up and get out into a losing race.
Yeah. Oh, and there's another. Well,
this is
okay. You can go 8-2 and then 6-5. So at least you have some builders for 4 and 3.
Still a little ugly. Still have those 4 guys on the 9 point that she put there after the double 6s.
Oh,
that's a fine roll. 6-3, making a point.
Yeah. And Sean's gonna make the board, start the 3, right?
That's 5, what you do.
Yeah. What?
I brought one in. Gammon prevention, I guess, for the crossover, but I think it doesn't matter too much.
I feel like giving 3-4, yeah, you're definitely making the ace point. I understand they may pop with something, but you've also got closeout.
Oh, that was easy. It's always this easy to get the closeout.
You know, it's funny, if we were live, I'd like look at the dice and try and check the dice, but since we're on the computer, you don't even get the benefit of how the heck did I just. All right.
That 6-3 is a great number. Takes a guy off by leaving spares in the right places on the high 5 and 6 points. So some gammons here.
Yeah, with not a crazy amount, but you've got definitely. And Karen plays enough cash games that I think us cash game players have a tendency to like, hey, we can get double, even at times that it would be not to our advantage.
Yep.
But I think she's playing this correctly. She's, you want the 4 points here, and you've got some shots at it. One good set from Karen, and Sean's going to have some problems.
Little bit of sweat if you get that set, but
yeah.
It looks like Sean's going to be safe here. Able to save the gammon.
A little set.
Set for a sweat. Didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't cost yet. Right? I mean, you want the doubles to play, right? You want yeah. So this can't be right.
Yeah, I think you play for that improbable sequence.
Double 4, double 5, double 6. Like you're winning this. Now you need double 5s.
Yeah. Sean trying to see what does not get off for him next time. Looks like it's just going to be 1-3.
Yep.
And Sean saves it.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is online, so sometimes one misclick is way more painful. I'm not saying Sean would miss this ever.
He would never miss it live, but he would. He could. You could totally miss it online.
Yeah.
All right, 4-3 for Karen, on her way to 21, and they now both have their 5 points. Sean's going to hope to connect up next turn, but Karen will hope to connect up next turn. Sean will probably hit on the ace point here to disconnect those two checkers.
I always like this because in these positions, the weird 2-6, of course, Karen is not rolling poorly, so
nope.
Coming in and hitting is good. And here's the 2-6.
Sixes from the bar always play awkwardly in the early going because you have to use the other number to come in. Your 6 is usually blocked, and oftentimes the right play, what you're trying to do is avoid your opponent's good 6s from the bar in the early going. Oh, look at this. The
problem is that Sean Karen's the one who has the blocks everywhere. So I think, Sean's taking this. He wouldn't. What?
Oh, he passed.
Okay.
Quickly.
I'm judging my buddy Sean.
Well, Sean did have a terribly placed checker on the ace point, and if you got 4 guys back already, I can see where the pass is coming from.
I don't support it though.
And no, I understand this. I felt like there was a lot of game left too, but okay. Karen has 3 back, but has the 20 point
outside points.
And
I think you just come down with 2. Just make, you can get hit. You don't get hit with 5-3. You get hit with 6-2.
And you'll have some returns here.
Right.
That wasn't one of them, though.
I think I may come out with the other 6 just because you wouldn't mind getting like a little ace point game, all of Sean's checkers around the 6. You're
down in the race anyway, and you could use the 4th checker. If you're gonna have 4 checkers back, you don't want the 3rd checker to be on the 20, right? Because it's not doing anything.
If Sean doubles here and then rolls double 5s, we're gonna have a consultation.
Yep.
About the hero site and the possibility. Here's the double.
Now, I think a lot of people wouldn't double this because of that 24-point checker as a goaltender. If that wasn't there, then you'd absolutely double it, but it makes it a very easy take.
Yeah, I mean, you only have 1 point in your board, and it's the 6 point.
Right.
So, this doesn't come home as easy as one would imagine. I mean, quite frankly, she has a better board than he does right now.
Yep.
So.
And
right. Karen's building a welcoming committee for Sean.
And this is often the pattern in these games. In a holding game, the side with the anchor is just building their board on the other side, waiting for the shot.
Shot already.
Already trouble. Now, minimizing shots would be 6-2, I think.
Yeah, but I think 8-4 is better just because you really want the 4 point. This going to the 2 point. I understand the ace, but I think the 4 is going to definitely be a more useful asset.
That's always the trade-off you're making. Is the risk worth it? I think the trouble for me sliding the 4 point is then I've stripped most of the points that are going to cover that. But it's hard to tell.
Well, as long as you cover with that 6 or 4, yeah. It doesn't come with anything that's like 6-1. 5-2.
Of course, 5-2 is going to be the number.
Fun, kids.
This is so you want to be a backgammon player. All right.
Primer.
Wow.
Well, we're going to get to see our 4 cube maybe soon.
This is I still have decided what I'm doing here yet.
Ones and twos. What is the choices? You're giving another shot. You can't duplicate an ace. If you have aces and twos. Oh, you can duplicate an ace. So 13-6.
Yeah, I think you found it. Because most of the other plays I'm looking at are leaving 2 blots, right. and that seemed like this seems.
This is too much. Like this I think she should reship.
Well.
No.
Yeah, I don't know about the reship, especially as Sean is absolutely taking.
That's a money game play. That is absolutely not tournament play. I want to jack that up so hard.
Right, and even though it's a long match, Karen, that 5-3 lead still does affect things.
Right.
If she were down 5-3.
How many numbers can Sean roll that don't cover that ace point?
This is incredible. Like that. But Karen still can't hit it.
No favors.
I think you're gonna maybe you slot the ace with this 3, just to have some place to go with it.
Right. Well, you still don't get to cover.
Now you might hit.
Well, maybe you switch. Right? Maybe you make the 2 point hit on the ace because the ace is also a cover for his 2 the other way. I don't know. You're still having problems, right?
Yeah, it's an additional number if you or a couple of numbers if you switch, but
ta-da, no problem.
Would have been hit either way, and look at that. Oh, comes right in.
And not a blot, which is kind of impressive.
Right. So that saves the cube from coming. Hit loose, absolutely. And that's where the 6 has to come, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to have just a 2 cover and then get stuck. However, if you're Sean Gardner, I think I'm swinging for the fences.
I think I'm slashing as well here.
I mean, hitting on the 5 produces 2 more blots, but man, does it pay off.
When you get away with it, which is usually you get to make the 5 point and counter, because you might not roll that 6 right away to get out. So this is the way to win.
By the way, your covers are now 5, 3, 2, 1 instead of 5 if you hit on the ace.
Yeah, it is
breaking your prime, which is not what you really are looking to do. Yes.
I think this is definitely the double match point play, and I think it's right here, my opinion. You get away with it, it's so good.
Yeah. And here it comes. Make it hit again. Yep. Now 6-4.
That's me as well.
I know it's intimidating, but it's a 10-8 just seems too weak. Yeah.
Oh, we got hit.
However,
came in right away. Do you hit with this one? You could have hit.
Oh, that seemed maybe a little too much. You still have a 4 prime. Hopefully, you pop a 6 right away for Sean.
You're still putting 2 up.
Yeah.
These are not easy positions for me. I don't know about you, but
no, it seems intuitive. And then XG tells me I'm wrong, but then I tell XG, "Are you an international champion?" So, that's the end of that argument.
You can win with the wrong play and lose with the right play. So, know.
I mean, it's a guide, not a law. And that's
right.
Okay, so you've got 7s, 2s here, and then switching plays. 3-1. Yep.
That's almost, if you're not going to roll something that hits, that's almost perfect. Keep everybody out of direct range.
Somebody's getting in direct range now.
Yeah. Though. I mean, breaking the 7 just doesn't seem right, because that is the play that keeps you out of direct range. But I think this is probably the right idea.
Well, wow, a 5 or a 1 just. Yep. And now Sean didn't roll his 1 in instantly like every other time.
Karen's looking at this. In my opinion, I think you take a roll here.
It's a 21-point match. You really kind of enjoy getting a 4 cube in and winning 8 here. Almost put the match out of reach. I mean, you're just leaping a 4 prime, right?
So how hard could it be?
No one ever rolls double 4s, 2s, or 3s from here. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, I think this is too good, and I think Karen made that conclusion as well. You switch here with this double 5s.
Oh man, here come the boxes that make you joke.
This is always the thing. You are leaving that 1 number, but you know what? You also don't want Sean. When Sean anchors, it's just cuts down the gammon so much.
Right. Well, look at this.
Yeah. Well, gotta hit loose. That means more chances for Sean if he can roll a 6 here.
He rolled a 6. Jerry, what?
Oh, yeah. But you always have to be more specific with the dice, because they're like passive aggressive as all get out. Yeah. Oh, I gave you a 6. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right. Karen probably wants to avoid blotting with boxes if she can.
And she can both ways, right? So I think this may be a little better. She gets to. Oh, look at that!
That's as good as she could do with that additional builder already on the 2 point. Let's put those guys on the 6 and 5.
Now, you got 2 up. I feel like it cuts down on gammons so much. That's
always a tough decision. I think I would have found a way to peel a checker there, even if it risks something. If there was a little bit more wood to bring around for Sean, then
wait, why aren't you ripping here? Yeah. Oh, I'd rip 2.
I would have ripped 2 as well, but
okay, now she's thinking I'm even. I don't like this. I understand 6-1, 5-1, 4-1, but really, God, you get a lot more by peeling. Yeah.
She found it. Karen found it.
She's turned into the USBGF channel, and it is. Ooh, is this right? Sometimes it's okay to clear the 3.
I think clearing the 3 is oftentimes the right play here.
Yeah, this is automatic shots with any high double and 6-5-5-4. I feel like this, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing the bots have taught us is you clear the 3 with that. Now you just clear the 5. It's all right.
Yep, both in, and now you just take them off 2 at a time.
Hope you peeled enough to win the gammon.
Right. All right, so 11 away, 18 away. That's match. What's that score, Jerry?
You think I know?
John O'Hagan would have had it already. Oh well, that's of course 36.2%.
Yeah, John uses math and numbers when he plays. I'm like,
yeah, that's destroying this game. It's like every hit should be 50-50. You either hit them or you don't.
I'm like, does this look pretty? I'm gonna make this play because it looked pretty. That's
double ones. Oh, 4-3. Okay.
And is there a way to save? You're always looking to see if your big doubles are gonna save you.
Yeah.
You'd hate to get to a place where you would have saved it, except your double 4s doesn't pull anybody off now.
Right.
So
yeah, it's those little things, especially people waste checkers in barons and then go, I don't understand how I got gammoned, and you're like, well, if you use them just a little bit more efficiently.
Now it's a parlay, and it already doesn't matter. So gammon for Karen to go to 9-3 to 21. Yeah. Karen's still slotting with the 2-1, and Sean, well, it looked like Sean was making her pay, but then Karen comes with his double 5s. Now, the question is,
I've been asked to not slouch. I get a little too comfortable when I'm watching Backgammon. Okay, oh, what happened here?
Wait, oh my gosh, Sean fanned already. And Karen's with the cube already, and I think Sean's correct to take. Cube's the question for me.
This is what happens. See, I sent Karen a message saying I have a dinner at 6 p.m. and I would really appreciate it if she would just murder Sean quickly. All right, Sean needs to anchor. He needs a 2-4-2. He needs double 4s.
Double 4s or something with it. And that heaving a bit of a sigh of relief because now he's got chances till the cows come home.
Well, he's heaving, but I don't know if it's a
okay, heaving something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about this. I think I keep things split up a little because you want to catch a rising star, as it were. You wouldn't mind putting another checker back.
Catch a rising straggler. But the trouble is you do have to scramble with the back guys because you've done all you can on your front position.
And here it is.
Sean can get something quick and dirty here. Oh,
the little water torture that just is drip, drip, drip. There's the 5-point drip, drip, drip. Who's 6? Who's 2-6?
It is Karen's.
Okay.
And it was already played, I think.
Practice play. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she ran safe.
Yep.
That makes absolute sense.
And
5-3. Okay. Easy. No access yet.
Yep. Sean's just going to build his board. He's going to have more chances than he usually would have. Ooh.
But now he gets the shot.
Now he gets a shot. So that's an interesting question whether to put a guy there. But
I think he cleared the 10-point. Yeah. All right, Sean.
Roll all the not that 4. Come on, Sean. The dice, passive aggressive.
Quickly, I appreciate it. It's
It is an interesting question because this is a long match. Normally, you have a big lead in like an 11-point match or 13-point match. That means you're very close to winning, and here you're not. You still have to score, and so Karen still has to give initial cubes that are somewhat gammonish.
Giving the Ray number, the 2-6 from the bar. I think it's right because it just plays so much better. But man, when you see it happen, and it happens, kids.
Oh, it definitely happens.
You just hate it. Oh,
so I'm not sure. I'm wondering.
I
want to strip the 6. Yeah, that's me because it puts a spare on the 4-point.
Yeah. And it's only 6-4 is the only shot leaving number.
Yeah.
And you just get to break off fairly cleanly.
Just break off
clean. Still try and get the gammon though.
Yeah, I think in Karen's mind, she's thinking, I've got the gammon wrapped up if I don't get hit.
Right.
That's not always true in these positions, but
Joint.
Double 6 is a fine number there.
Yeah. And double aces is you may want to use that ace coming in just because miracles do happen. Well, I guess you're really not saving this gammon, so
here I think I still peel with an ace.
Yeah, so what 4-2-5-2-6-2 if you lift and then double twos as well. Double twos as well would be the bonus.
See, double 2 is one of those sneaky numbers where you don't think it plays terribly, but it would have.
Yeah, I played 5. Oh, yeah, you count your checkers and just go. Well, yeah. All right. That's fine. 5-2. Make the 3 if you're going to be doing this, or I guess you get a little bit extra. The shot comes, but now run with 1.
Yep. Don't want to get BG'd here.
Nope. But then you want to hang out for the for the possible win. And now you can't hang out.
Gotta go now.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2. And Karen and good thing he left.
Yep. That would have been a PG if he'd stayed. 13-3 for Karen Davis. Only needs 8 more points to win. Oh, look at this. Sean has rolled 6-5 in response to that 6-3 split. Oh, and he gets a chance for an early cube too as Karen fans with her own double 6s. Now, this is interesting.
I have a feeling we may find a pass out of Karen because Karen doesn't want to let Sean back in the game. 1 point's fine here, but yeah, you don't. Yeah. You just when you have all the momentum and you just give that person that breathing room, you get off that oxygen just a little bit. You need to jump back on it, and that's I think what was happening there.
Yep, you're protecting your lead.
Duplicate 2s, Sean.
Oftentimes right to put that inner board checker 7 away from the outfield builder. But a nice 5-3 from Karen hitting in the outfield.
And hit.
Good response.
5-4. Get the outside anchor instantly.
Yep. When you can make that weird 16-point, it's often right to do so.
Oh, and
good hit here.
Is that your fan club calling when dropping? When is the collab being done, Jerry?
Something like that.
All right. 1-6. And what looked like just a little bit of like back and forth racing has now gotten into a little bit of trappiness.
Right.
All right, Sean 6-3.
That's Karen's, and she's going to take the 5-point. 10.
I don't think this does enough.
Yeah, I like the 5 point here. I don't, let's put it this way. I don't clearly like the 10 point. So that usually means the 5 points are right.
And plus it's an asset you're just going to always be using during the game, you know?
5 points really good. If there's one thing you want to get out of this is that the 5 point is great. We love the 5.
If we can impart any wisdom to you kids learning at home, hoping to pick up a board, the 5 point's awesome.
It's really good.
Right. Okay, now 6-1.
Probably gotta do something with that midpoint, but
I think Sean could have split the back checkers on the previous roll, and that would have been a little better than what's happened now. Now you've got this. Well,
it's a troublesome split with this ace with that the stacked 6 points. Might have just been happy with that because Karen is going to attack this.
Right. Well, I mean, she's thinking about maybe making the 11, but I think, I like the attack here.
This is quite a few shots back. I understand wanting to fight for the better point. The 4 point is also quite good.
But she needs to stop. She needs to stop Sean from counter priming her. So I think a hit has to be in the ballpark.
You got a better board. You got a better board. Use it as a weapon. You want to have a blot hitting contest? Let's go. I got 2 points to 1 against you.
All right. Well, here we are. The blot hitting contest is coming about.
Okay, and just as I say that, it didn't go very well.
Right.
And the fan. Quick fan.
Now, Sean, even with 3 back, that score 13-4 kind of leads towards a somewhat suspect cube.
We got 12 in the zone, and he definitely wishes he cubed after that roll.
Yeah. So now, do you make the 2 or come out? You want to come out just to cash the game, but you make the 2 and maybe they roll a 4 and you can convince them to take the cube.
See, that's I like Sean's play here, but I definitely see the merits of the other to rope them into a take.
Right, so here's the cube, just like, look, I've got 3 back. Yeah.
And Karen's not, if she was passing the game before, she's definitely passing here.
Right. Yeah. And and by the way, she should.
Right. This is clearly a pass. The one before may not have been technically a pass, but we understand.
Yeah, like what a lot of people don't realize is these are 2 people who were excellent at live play. And in live play, you can feel when the momentum double 6 from the roof dancing.
Wow.
When these momentum shifts, you can like literally in your soul go, why does God hate me? Why am I about to lose this? There's no reason for this. And a 1-6, and
all sorts of metaphysical questions come up in backgammon, nature of good and evil, that kind of thing.
Right. There's a little too much Nietzsche in a lot of backgammon. All right, so you really want to make the 5 point.
That's me. I got those. When I see stacks, they're always crying out to me, "Unstack me!"
What the heck? Speaking of crying out,
I'm not a fan of this. We like the 5 point.
Yeah, we both agree on the 5 point, Sean. Come on. Tune into our YouTube channel.
Give me Sean Garber on the horn right now. Hey, make the 5 point.
And there you go. And now slot the 5. Karen should slot the 5 because why not? And you need to build that point anyway, and you have multiple covers for it if it gets missed.
There is a school of thought that says to slot the bar in that spot, but you should be slotting something.
Got to be slotting something. Got to be something. I feel like with the USBGF just destroyed its budget having to pay the Michael Jackson licensing fee for that snippet.
Did we get that cleared beforehand? We did not. All right.
Michael, what is our budget on the music? All right. And
public domain only. Twinkle, twinkle, little star or nothing. All right.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, the 5-6 earlier, you were happy with the 5, you just played whatever 6 you had. And this is a good response hitting, and then you play whatever deuce you got. Stacking on the 8 doesn't seem right. This seems okay.
And then here's a dance. So now 6-1. We're counter priming. However, you can
6. You just come right out 22-16 because you got nothing else.
Now you got nothing else.
Wow.
1, 2, 4
3,
point.
And probably the ace point for the distribution.
If you are paying attention to the NFL playoffs, Tampa, who was just getting murdered, just tied up the game with 43 seconds. Not telling you to switch, just telling you can hear our commentary and watch it in the background. Double 4s. Okay.
Yep. So this is interesting. I think I'm leaning towards coming out and then making the deuce.
Yeah. I think this may be, well, I guess 2 blots inside, you can take more liberties. That's true. But now double 3s.
Feels like that should do something, but
one.
You're thinking, I'm gonna hit that guy, great, and what am I gonna follow it up with? And it's not good.
Do you go to the 2 or do you just hit loose? I mean, so 16-13, 16-13, I feel like is part 1. And part 2 is 8-5.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you? Where are the remaining 3s? That's the question we have.
Well, Sean's lost his 6 point before. He's in the war. We don't talk about it much.
This is not easy for me. Ooh. If we're putting a guy on the deuce point, maybe it's not right to hit. Yeah, like you can just play 13-10 here.
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah. This was the position I envisioned.
Right. Like there's no pretty play.
Right.
No. Oh, I think gotta get one of those guys on the 18 point going. Yeah. Gonna park that guy on the 22 point though, because you got 3 points on behind you. It's
oh wow. So I think I go 6-3, 10-8. I mean, you're leaving a shot anyways.
Going with the 5 point slot.
Okay. You got a couple things to do here.
Yep. If you cover with a 5,
you roll the double 5s.
Yeah, that's the ideal solution.
All right. Well,
this isn't terrible.
6-5, and then you're just giving 3s and 7s, right?
Yep. That's it. This one plays. Given what you've played before, this has to be the play. There's your 7.
Yeah. Well, it's not like Karen was rolling poorly before this started. So. All right, so dance for Sean.
Karen doesn't have anything here. She's got a lot of work to do.
She has hopes and dreams, Jerry. Don't take your hopes and dreams.
And importantly, she has a big lead, and you do not want a nasty 4 cube coming back. This 4-3 going to make a 4 point board with it. There is the school of thought that now is the time to ditch the 18. Play them both off the 18.
Yeah, give the 2. Yeah.
Now this is nothing. This is leaving nothing. Always have to consider it.
Yeah, I mean, look at, like
But
1-6.
What are Sean's entry numbers like? There's 1-4 that plays very nice.
Right.
And all of a sudden, Karen's out of time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're giving a 5 with no return shot. That just sucks.
And that does seem to be the play, unfortunately. But
Tampa just lost. In case you're wondering, what fans, Tampa came all the way back, and then Stanford won. Okay, so double threes here.
Yeah, it's not great. Gonna have to probably fill in the 3-point with the 6, and this seems pretty logical. It's a close race.
Okay, you can just slot it and not break anything. 3 primes are longer than they look.
A lot of times, whoever has to blink first loses. Whoever has to break their structure first loses.
I don't think this is the idea, Karen. You don't want, if you get popped with the 3 or the 7, it's just play on, right?
I think it's not required. This is a great number.
Right, but that it would have been so much worse with the previous play.
Absolutely.
And speaking of previous plays.
Speaking of which, nice shot there.
All right, so the ace, what? Double ones.
Double ones is not bad. That would be lovely. 1-4 is duplicated, right? You'd like to come up, but you are obviously going to hit. And it's a fan, looks like. So now, I think Karen's probably going to cube here.
Yep. Sean just can't get it started. Every time it looks like he's coming through.
Karen hits a fly shot and ends it. That happens that way sometimes. It's 14-5. If you like what you're seeing here, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I feel like our energy is a little bit muted. Part of it's like this is actually a really good game, not score notwithstanding.
Right.
It's been an interesting game, and we're also doing this remotely. Like I'm not next to Jerry, he's not next to me. There's not a crowd. Like, so the energy is totally different. Right. I'm very thankful that online play has helped us get through this pandemic and getting us, and keeping our backgammon community together. But I do miss the energy of us being together in the same area, looking at this, people going, this is a big tournament, a big, like good cash prize, and have had the buildup of this actual event, so.
Sure.
But the USBGF is going to be having a lot, the ABT, the live tournaments are coming up. We've got one coming up in San Antonio in just a couple weeks. I'll be there. Are you going to be there?
I am not. They don't let me out of my work until like end of May. Unfortunately.
Understandable. I got you. Okay.
But absolutely everybody raves about the San Antonio tournament, and you can find out more about that event and others at usbgf.org.
Okay, so the 5-3 has been down for a bit. It looks like the clocks aren't moving. So
the clock, is this a break? I'm not sure.
The break, has everything crashed? Is this over?
It's never over.
One of the benefits of playing on Heroes is the players do have the opportunity to pause the clock.
That is fabulous. That they
so
can
I'm
pause
guessing.
The clock.
I'm guessing they're taking a 5-minute break.
Okay.
And Sean in the chat has said, "I am back."
Where is the chat?
Oh, I have it just as well. Observer chat, but I've got a bigger window on that, so I don't know. It's on Heroes. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could do that, but then I don't. Yeah. All right. John's back, but Karen is busy sacrificing another goat to keep getting her dice, So.
Yeah. So once Karen makes a move and then Sean makes a move, the clocks will restart.
Okay. And then do they hear, are they hearing our audio right now?
They shouldn't be. They should be playing their match.
Okay.
We're also on a delay.
Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah. Then we get sued for the Jeopardy theme. Man, all of it. I can't do any music when we're on a YouTube stream. We'll get cited. Oh, Lord. Da, 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 da.
Oh, here we go. And Sean replies with double twos. That's fine, making the 4 and the 11. Now, once you've rolled 5-3 once, it usually doesn't follow up so well. So Karen's just 2 down.
Yeah, but she's got all this wood just ready for Sean. So Sean's going to probably split into it.
He's choosing to split into it.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't like it.
I don't know about this 3 up. Double tiger, here we are. What? Come on. Your dice have been going like it's been going. How would that 6-1 have played, by the way?
That 6-1 would have played a lot better after double tiger. I agree. But we're going to follow up with double threes. So, hitting and making the 5 point, all good.
At least he anchored.
Yep. And he's going to hold on to that anchor and probably bring wood down. 13-10.
6-4.
This is not so good.
No, it's not.
I think Karen's got to get the back checkers going. Probably 6 out, bring the 4 in.
Yeah, the 4 in. Yeah, this seems right. You don't, you can't do the. This is.
If she does this, Sean's definitely cubing.
Yeah, you get too much extra action out of this position. This is.
Yeah. The back checkers need to get moving. That's you've done all you can up front.
This isn't that bad, right? You've got this is what I think.
Sean might double this.
Yeah, he's stuck enough. Oh man, look at this. You want to give up the 5? You gotta make the 5 point, right? Are you gonna hit twice?
Yeah, that's
out the wood.
Okay. That's a tough call.
And here's the double threes. Okay.
Well, now he's not going to double this because the anchor's there, but
he gets a block. He gets
7 points. Seems good. Oh, look at that. That was hard to do. Making the 4 point was hard to do. 2-1, beautiful roll.
How about the way she's going to leap this, leap the prime too? I'm sure with the checkers.
This is nothing. Broken little 5 prime here. Yeah, it's not.
Yep.
Although 5-4 was not a good roll for that.
No, but 4-2 is 4-2 is a good builder.
4-2's a builder. If Sean can get that 5 point, he'll be in business.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether Karen need to consider splitting with the deuce. I know it's dangerous, but
murder. That would be murder, though.
You're out of time. You don't have time.
Well, you don't have to play your fives, right? So
that's
now
true.
you've got some numbers. Your fours can slot.
Well, you're gonna roll boxes. I was just looking at that blot on the ace point and said, we can take some liberties, but and
this is, it's weird being like, just, you're like, you're getting just points at a time, but why wouldn't you?
It's just double pass. It's not too good and it's not takeable.
The old 6 away, 16 away. That's a popular match score.
It's your match equity is start drinking.
Well, it's been a lovely Sunday, and hopefully you hedged with Karen earlier.
Right. Now, it's not over. You can you're allowed to win points 4 at a time, but double threes is just such a good roll.
2
and you're 6.
24-18, I guess.
I think so. I think the slot to the 5 points a little much. The 24-18 at least has some duplication of 6s. I don't think I like breaking the mid, but there weren't any great 6s in that position anyway.
Wow. Obviously, but still not looking too great for Sean.
Anchor's huge there, definitely.
Double threes again. Yep, this is logical. Way up in the race. So last thing you have to do is get that last guy out. Sean's gonna unleash hell on that checker if he can. It's gonna feel like hell, but you're still just shooting with a 1-point board,
right?
And you want to bet on the just out, in and out,
just out.
I was surprised that you didn't hit while going out, but yeah.
Well, that would have let him roll an ace to get the second anchor. Like, you can't have that.
Oh, you think Sean was ready to roll an ace to get a second anchor the way he's been rolling today, and he's been rolling over him? I feel like Sean has a case for criminal abuse.
Interesting decision here with the 6-3. Do you make the 10 points because that's another point you have to clear, or do you just bring it to the 7?
I like this. First off, make the 5 point. What are you doing? But I think I don't like making that blocking point because you've got a pretty sizable lead, 20 plus pips, and you're just gonna have to break it. And it's that weird one that's like, it seems to gap bigger when you're trying to bear in.
So this is a standard holding game. At what point, like, Karen's got a big lead, but at what point do you just double anyway? Like, because there's not many gammons here. Karen's up 25 and on roll. I think you still just double.
And then how about this? Yeah, you don't want to make the point.
Right. You don't want that contact now. Now you're not blocking. You're up enough in the race. You're not blocking anymore. You just want to come home. This will get doubled now.
I feel like a disembodied ghost with my the way my head is moving.
And I think this is too conservative with the cube. I think these are the types of positions that you'll still double.
It's like Karen doesn't care about my dinner at all. I feel right now, like, she doesn't care. She's like, yep, I'm just gonna wait here. Sean's gonna make his board.
But
in a double when she just has to clear 1 point.
I think that's probably going to be her plan.
Oh, look at this. That's cute, a little clever, just so she can't play free.
Yep, can't.
Now what? You're going to still try and play free because now that 2 is a bigger problem.
Yeah, now those 2s are quite good with the blot there and not so. Probably.
I think you cube here just because of this permutation.
I think if you asked the bot, they would say it doesn't matter. You're just supposed to pass when you get doubled. but that's not very instructive. Okay, and Sean's not taking this.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, 16-5.
No.
And now Karen's at the point where she really can let the points come to her. She doesn't have to press at all. So early boxes.
Moving on race lead next roll. If Karen doesn't
Karen anchors. So that
high anchors too. I mean that's
it's real good.
Yep. Sean, of course, keeping with tradition, misses the 4. Karen with tradition. Okay.
Double 3s.
Doubles are the hardest play to make because there's just so many permutations, and so often XG looks at it and goes, "Oh, you didn't see the slotting twice, making the 3-point shift," and you're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, the temptation is to play them in pairs. You're not supposed to necessarily do that.
Would you have maybe cleared the mid?
Well, the thing is, Karen's down in the race, so I think she still wants the contact. So I think I would have kept the mid, but
speaking of contact, all right. Karen has too many points, and she's resolved that today historically by rolling sets.
That's the way you should do it. Yeah, it's just.
Oh wow. Yeah, I guess.
Karen's ready. Now Sean's under pressure. Sean's going to have to. He can do this, but how is he going to follow it up next? This is tough.
Better not have a 6 in it. That's all I know. Better not have a 6 in it. That's all I know. It's actually not a bad place. If you hit with the ace, you definitely okay. So this is make board, right?
Yep.
One. Yep. And now there's still blots.
Do you make board with this? Like you can't.
I definitely go 6-4, right, and then just come down.
13, 10, 6-4. Yeah, it's often right to
5 point. If you
armor up.
3-2. If you're gonna hit. Oh, I thought that was it.
Nope, still the same roll.
I hate online play at time.
This is fewer shots, and that's always something. But well, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what you did. So you should have made the board. But
you're not supposed to be up here. We're doing commentary, PD.
Oh, we got a visitor.
Yeah, I know. He's wondering why Daddy's so excited.
All right. Cube time, I think, from Karen, unless she thinks she's too good, which I don't think she is. She's got 10s and 12s to cover, but you can also lift that blot if you have to with some numbers. Well, and you can roll double 1s.
Wow, what do you do? That's fine. Yeah. 3 points is just going to come in.
I'm wondering if you're supposed to disengage a little with the midpoint checker, you know, midpoint checkers.
Well,
like that. If you'd have.
Well, you never get haunted for that play. You know.
Okay, shoes on the other foot.
Yeah.
I think Karen still has a take if Sean decides to double this. It's iffy.
I predict if Sean doubles this, he's getting gammoned on his own cube. I'm just putting it out there.
Into the universe. Why would you do that? Oh, it does go double take, and Sean rolls a covering number.
Okay. All right. I think you just play with no blot, because otherwise you're playing with a mess of blots.
But then, what happens next turn if he rolls a 5?
But I'm here's the
Okay. This is fine. This will duplicate some 5s. Double 5s is the correct roll.
Okay.
You play
5-1. You're giving okay, so you're giving 5-4, 5-6.
It's more numbers. Oh, and there's the 5-4.
I mean, I did make I believe I did call she would gammon him on his own cube, right? That was
I did hear that.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Just making sure.
I didn't understand what you were saying about that, but I think I'm starting to get it.
Yeah. So I feel like this is either the double 5 or the 2 hit, which it's going to be an either or probably.
Oh my goodness! Karen has redoubled this.
Wow! Hey, wow! Sean's down a metric hellaton and could get an 8 cube in. I know it looks bad, but Lord,
the thing is, yeah,
bad. You know, you fade the hit, and you could be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've burnt 2 checkers onto the deuce point. I think Sean's going to find a take here.
He's got to. I mean, he's not going to have another access to a big enough cube. Like, he's just not. You know, and small balling 16 away, it's just not the move.
Right. And you know, this cripples Karen's gammon.
Yeah, Karen will be 3 away. You know, if he passes, she's 3 away.
Yep. Right. I
think I could find the take here.
Yeah, like you would never consider. So for the folks watching, you would never consider taking this at 0-0, but
in a cash game.
or in a cash game,
right.
you'd never do it. You just move on with your life. But here, you start to ask yourself, am I better off just making a stand here for the match? Maybe at some point getting in an 8 cube is like if I get left a shot. Or do I want to come back from 18-5 down? And
yeah,
I think you see enough winning chances. Like those killed checkers on the deuce point really are a source of some inflexibility. Like you can totally see leaving a shot while trying to clear the 6 point. You know, like
look at her dead checkers. She's got 6 out of play on her 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know, so like she's not, that 3 points not getting made except with double 5s. So right. I feel like you just got to fade the 2, and you may only have to fade the 2 for 1 roll, and then all of a sudden the race is pretty, you know.
You don't want to get hit, but
I mean, you're winning the race by 3 pips right now.
Right. There's still race going forward, but even if you are hit, that's still residual contact left. Like it's not like you're dead forever if you're hit. And you don't have to, like, gammons don't hurt you as much, right? Like
you're already screwed.
Yeah, like
no offense, but you know, yeah.
And we do find a take. All right.
Yep, and we do find the 2 and the 5.
Find a hit.
Yeah, this is fun.
Sean comes in with a 3, and now Karen's already got some questions to answer.
Well, I think there's just 2 down. I think you just want to have with 1 blot.
Right.
I understand the hit is just so awesome, but Lord, the 3 blot variation, you just get hit once and dance on that 5-point board.
I think you might see the recube to 8 if you hit here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get it over with quick. It's like a Band-Aid.
I think you cannot hit loose here. I think this has got to be. And how do you feel now if you're Karen?
Yeah, and you got murdered for it.
Oh, this is disappointing for Sean. Unfortunately, he would have loved to have kept that board together.
Well, so when I said that,
oh, here we go. It's race time.
Yeah.
Sean wins distressingly many of these.
Yeah, I played cash games with him and seen that. So yeah, he's I mean, look at that. I mean, it's only 9 pips, right?
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, look at that heavy stack. You know?
Wow. They both have significant wastage. The thing is, now this is the part where if I knew some math and could do some math, I'd be doing some math to figure out, all right, I'm an underdog, but am I that big of an underdog? And that's what Sean was doing. And he is delivering the 8 cube right now. He's like, I'm either.
Look at the gaps, you know, that Karen has too. You know, you just she's only got 4 checkers off. Sean could take off 3 this roll. You know. Now
the question is, were there any sequences that would lose the market? That's technically the question you have to ask. But another question is, do I feel like playing this match anymore?
Right. I'd rather jump on the grenades. Sean's the sports better. He put everything on Brady. Sadly, no, I'm totally kidding. I do not know if Sean is a sports better or did put anything on Brady. But yeah, right now it's not looking. Oh, that's a little helpful.
Not over yet, and Karen has found the gap on the 3-point.
And she can find it another time, and that could be huge.
Oh my word!
Loud.
Oh my word!
Okay, now somebody's gonna have to fade it.
Oh, wait, was that right?
Off?
Oh wow! Can you? Wow, I don't believe what I just saw there.
Just missed a few things there, right?
But Karen didn't take off with the ace, but it didn't matter because Sean rolled sets. And we got a match now, 16-13.
Wow, they don't want me to eat, do they? Just don't. All right, Sean from the roof, 2-1, 3-2. Okay. Now Sean's gonna start feeling good. 5 points.
5 point.
Better, yeah.
Momentum, as you mentioned, may have shifted. You start making the 5 point with 3-1. Wow. Karen starts rolling 5-2s.
Right.
Does Sean have something here?
Yeah, he does.
You're still down in this match. I think you got to consider
it. Double fours instead, so I guess he's just gonna and then run out, right?
Did it run out or makes it 4 point? I'm not sure.
I think you like blocking those 5s there and making them play elsewhere. I think it's this. You know, you get a lot of extra pain in this. It's an interboard point.
It is an interboard point. It's a good interboard point.
Yeah. And now you're 6-1. Wow.
Yeah, you'd like the 5 point, but you don't want the double shot. So
I always like 8-7 there, but I would have got hit, and that would have.
I think I would have liked 8-7 as well.
Yeah.
We would have been hit together.
But this is why we're not in the finals of this, Jerry.
That's true.
You know, you almost get a supernatural sense of what's going on. All right, 6-4. Wow. All right, so just going 14-4, right?
I can't find anything else really.
Yep.
Don't want to leave a direct shot.
Now Karen needs. Oh, that's a nice roll.
That is a very nice roll.
Yeah. John needs to 2-6 his way out pretty fast. Huh.
Wow. All right. Some sort of scooching up is going to happen.
Yeah.
But it might be to the 22.
It has to be a scooch. Yeah, 21 looks okay because then you go, 10-9, you pick up at least a block.
There is that.
Right. And now
Karen's hitting off the edge and bringing the builder in it's 6 away.
Right. And now Sean gets to decide if this 4. How good is this 4? How good are these 4?
He rolled all the 4s.
All the 4s. Make the 2.8 to 9 to 5.
Get her to fan.
It's a ship.
Nope. 1-4.
It still feels shippable.
I think at this score, I agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, you really want to make them by 4s, right? I mean, you want to win 1 point or 4 points.
Yeah. The way I kind of think of it is I'm more inclined to want to double somebody into the game when I'm losing, and I'm more inclined to want to double out when I'm winning. There are a ton of exceptions to both of those, but
here we are.
There's the cube. So what do you think? Well, Karen thinks I'm moving on.
I mean, that was a huge 8 cube, and
yep. So technically, the robots will run with that 6-2, thinking that there's too many fly shots with the split checkers after the 5-1, but it's all good.
Screw those robots. They've destroyed our game. That's always been their intention.
It's like the Terminator, but for backgammon. You know,
I'm telling you, it really is. You know, I think XG is a wonderful tool for people who don't know what XG is. It's a computer program that analyzes these moves and say what is the correct play. But what it's actually saying is what is the correct play if this robot were playing that robot, and that's an important distinction to know. So I think a lot of people should be using it as a tool instead of the weapon that it's been kind of turned into.
Yep.
And that's my editorial. That's my TED Talk. I'm Carter Maddox. So
interesting decision here with the 5-4. Yeah. So Sean does have 2 blots in the board that make running more attractive, but she's not really up a lot in the race after the roll, I think.
He's also split off, right? So I mean, like, so that those checkers on the 18 are going to need to move pretty soon, and it hits, but you get your blot variation.
Must hit. You don't care about the 2 points in the board. Like you're just conceding the advantage if you
look at how sexy it looks when you make from the 8, the 4, and the 3. Like that looks so.
That's pretty good.
You know, but wow,
then
the double 4s would have murdered you. By the by, I know they have rolled differently.
But no, they probably would have rolled this. I don't know how they generate the dice, but it would have murdered you in a different way. Let's put it that way.
Oh, look at this! I kind of like having that contact at the 6 away.
I do. I like not having them able to use aces to unstack. Yeah, I don't know. It's. But let's see.
Unstacking off the 6.
There, that's pretty standard. Standard little holding game here. And there goes the 8 point.
Right.
Now, should Sean stay back on the mid with one checker?
Well, so you get the extra shot with 6-2, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. You would have had the ace shot, right?
Yep.
As well
and
as,
there was a 6-4. That would have been some additional shots.
but hey,
Sean,
when
Sean hits.
rolling good, start rolling good again, right?
And is it necessary to lift? The thing,
You get murdered with that 1-6, right?
but there's two blots in the board. Imagine the cube that comes right now.
And here comes the cube.
I think you have to cube this, right?
I mean, sure, I would. These jokers don't grow on trees. Oh my God. And you could take the match. You could literally take the lead in the match. You gammon her. Yep. Is she going to give him that equity?
Yeah,
Nope.
She wants no part of that.
Wow.
No part of that. And I'm not sure. I mean,
That's the thing. When people run it later, they'll be like, "Oh, look, that was the like XG will say that was the clear situation." It's like, but you know how things were going. You know, Sean has all of a sudden gotten hot, and you know a murder was about to be committed.
Karen protecting that lead.
Yeah, but now it's
only a 1 point lead.
right. Now Sean's got everything to build. Yep.
Karen's a little gun shy not splitting, but she's very glad she didn't split because
and now Karen's got the 5 point still slotted. Oh, look at all the like. Oh, God. Yep.
Oh wow, it's the hitter for Sean.
Well, I mean, you make it your own 5 points, pretty huge. But
the trouble is, Karen's going to get her 5 point if you don't, and we can't let that happen. Oh, there's a fan. Cube's coming.
Because Sean is now going to whip that cube. Yep.
I don't think Karen wants this.
Yeah. Well, also Karen's. Now it's 16-16.
We got a 5 point match, folks.
My wife is looking at me like, so dinner, remember dinner? And I'm like, yes. And Karen again is still mad about.
And that's interesting with that 6-4. It was possible to not hit and just make the bar in the 9. Sometimes that's right. I don't know.
Look at these stacks. Don't they look pretty?
When what you've got as an advantage is one guy back to three guys back, you start making plays like that because that's the thing that you play on. You play with your advantage.
I think you really need to embroider that on a pillow.
If the facts are in favor, pound the facts. If the law is in your favor, pound the law. If neither are in your favor, pound the table. That's Sean made a bold play with that slot there, since he's already got three guys back. Now it's 4.
Yeah, and 5-6 pretty fast. It's possible to hit on the 2.
I agree. Those checkers on the 8 need to do something, and you don't want him to have a second anchor. And
this should be a second anchor. Right?
This looks like a second anchor to me.
Oh, nope. New way to do it. And rewarded. I believe this gets unstacked. And then, yep, there's the double.
Oh, there's the fan.
Exactly how that goes.
Now, does Karen have something here?
I mean, Karen probably has another point in board, right? There's a lot of numbers for that 5 point, a couple numbers for the 3 point, a lot of numbers for that 5 point.
See, this may already be too late.
Nope, it's not. Sean's really going to be. Sean could have had a 4-3 game and just played it for a while, and now.
I can't imagine Sean's taking this. No. Okay.
And now it's a 4-way game.
So 4 away, 5 away. 4 away score. Karen's going to look to be pretty aggressive if she gets a gammon-ish position because, gammon on a 2 cube gets you 4 points, gets you the match here. So,
but not that aggressive.
It has to look gammon-ish.
A little prettier.
Can't just cube because you feel like.
All right, so there's the 3-point.
Seems right to me.
I mean, I guess he's thinking
he could play just the 8, but
or you could also play 15, 11 and up.
It's also a possibility. You are leaving
prime.
You're leaving 6 numbers to hit that guy outside, looks like, and there are 4 numbers to hit that guy outside.
Okay. And now here is where bad things can happen. All right, come out with 3 and make the 11.
Yep, that's pretty straightforward there.
Oh wow!
Ooh, that was played pretty quickly.
Right.
Because he could have pointed on his head or made the 5-point.
Look at this. Now Karen does have some blitzy position stuff.
There's a little bit here. I think not quite enough to cube, although this double ones is fantastic. What about now? Probably not there yet. Coming after him with this 2-1.
I mean, you can just do this. 4 primes are longer than they look. You weren't being aggressive before. Now you can definitely. You'll have 4 blots trying to contain 1 checker.
I can see the rationale for this though, because if Sean gets out, he's just kind of has an advantage. So Sean hits and Karen hits back with the double ones.
Right.
Big roll here. Oh, now what do you do?
Well, if I'm Karen, I'm cubing, but I also realize that I don't have a lot of builders and I've got to extricate 3 checkers.
There is the cube.
Really want the gammon here. Really.
I think Sean finds a take here.
I'm not. Yeah.
I think even if things go right this turn for Karen, he's still got chances. Yeah, but Sean passes.
Yeah, it's 3 away, 5 away. You're fine with a 3 away score. Now you can be a little less, you can be a little. Yeah, 15, up 10.
And this 3-2 never splitting when in the face of those stacks after the double 5. So you just bring 2 down.
And here's that fun 5-2. There goes your midpoint so soon.
Double 5s.
What is up with these double 5s?
This time they're not working.
Conversation about rigged dice. I think I'd slot the 5. I understand, but God, I can't.
5-2. This is an ugly rolling contest. It looks like.
There's double 2s.
That double 2s will take care of a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Now, how big do you want to play this?
That big.
There's a shot and a hit.
Yeah, maybe.
5-3. 5's in. Can't really split with that 3 in the face of all those builders. So here we go. And Sean is pausing and
2-6 from the bar. No, not from the bar.
Not from the bar.
Oh, so this is hidden. Right? Oh no, sorry.
No. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm going. Yeah.
No, this 2 is very ugly.
Another on the 6. There's just so many there.
he's it's so ugly. He doesn't want to play that, but ugh. I think the ugly might have been right. I don't know. Not
Okay.
any pretty plays.
Yep. And here's where ugly gets paid off.
This
Wait, no.
oh, wait. Oh wow.
2 point, maybe. Okay.
I would have gone 2 point myself.
But
I understand not wanting. This would have gotten hit on the outside. Now it's gotten hit on the inside. So.
Right.
In and out. Got to come out. Yep.
And I feel like I knew we were going to see. I knew we were going to see this.
That's just such a beautiful shot right there.
And here's the 2. Come in with the 2.
And then it's your 1.
13-12.
13-12.
Yeah, you don't want to get the double 4 payoff of garbage. Now you get 8s, 2s, 6s, 5s, 6-4, hitting it out.
Big roll here for Sean. That's a fan. I think this is too good.
Yeah, he's only got 3-point board. I wouldn't. I would hit the other checker in 6-5.
I like that. Yeah. Guaranteeing you hit that.
Right.
I know you. It's oftentimes right to cover that blot, but I think.
No, but
Sean.
This is, I can't. You just 2 checkers in the air.
Yeah.
He only has a 3-point board. Karen can be aggressive. The cube hasn't been turned.
Yeah, I agree with your assessment here. But Karen decides to cover the blot.
Still's going to end up hitting it. That's going to be a travesty. Yep, they are. 4.
We'll just hit it later. It's fine.
Guaranteed. All right. Oh my God, prime holds. Sean's prime holds.
Got that 1 prime go. So.
Well, it's a good thing she made the ace point because Sean would have just come in and anchored.
Here's close out and
wow, so Karen may actually get me to dinner. Okay.
Well, Karen's probably in the 35 to 40% range to get this 2 points and go to Crawford.
Yeah.
But
I mean the 5 gap maybe, right? Come on with the rip it.
Yep. Definitely want to rip in that spot. Try to take some checkers off before you open up the board. This is a good roll for that too.
Yeah. Now you just get to.
Now you just clear from the back.
Yeah. Sean needs to come in pretty quickly, or else this is going to be the Crawford game. All right, and then 4-2. Back to odd.
This time I agree with staying even and not taking the extra checker off. But
yeah, it ends up paying off to any big double, right? 6s, 5s,
right.
And 4s, so.
And that's nice shake there. It's 5-3, just clearing. Sean's at least. I think this is a big roll for Sean.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
got some.
She's.
There's. That might do it in terms of whether the gammon is settled. Sean's going to need a big set himself, it looks like.
At least, right? And the double 5s don't play.
Okay, so I think this is you play the deuce to the 15 point to make double 5s work.
Yeah. Double 5s is all you. Double 5s and 6s, right? The other way is.
Yep. Double fours is not quite enough, unfortunately. And we're going to go to 2016 Crawford.
All right. Well, I mean, what was a runaway. Sean put up a valiant fight. He's still fighting, but his game, he's 3 minutes on his clock. You know, Karen's kind of got back to her winning style, let's say. And
good recovery from Karen, because it's so easy to get demoralized after losing a big lead like that. Yeah. But, you know, just realized, hey, you take a few deep breaths, calm down, and say, we can still win this. So,
oh, what's this?
Karen's going to have both 5 points. Sean's game is to escape the last checker now.
Right. Except.
And then somehow win after that.
Well, I mean, we like, this is basically a 5-point match, right?
Right.
So.
And this is an awkward little 4-2, putting a 7th checker on the 6 point, just avoiding getting hit. And Karen's going to go after him.
Double fours would be ideal, but
yeah, having that 20-point anchor just gives you so much freedom to take liberties on the other side of the board.
Yeah, plus Sean's got 7 on a 6 point. That's just insane.
That aren't going anywhere. Interesting choice with the 13-7, maybe?
Huh.
I don't know. Like, you don't care so much about getting hit if you're Karen here, because you're already down so much in the race. You just want to put checkers where they're supposed to go.
Right, you have a good board on the other side. I don't know. I think I'd keep that for a second.
I think Sean's going to make the 3 to just have something. I just can't imagine. I mean, you know, sometimes
8 on the 6 point.
8 on the 6. That's too much for me personally.
Yeah.
Just speaking for myself.
This is not getting hit right. All right, 1, 2. Karen's now catching up in the race a bit. Still down 22 after the roll.
Chooses not to strip her midpoint instead of playing 2 down from there. So there's double fun.
Her again?
Again.
Wow.
Yeah, we have been having a lot of them.
You know, people talk about rigged dice all the time. Okay. That is not the number you were looking for.
Jedi dice tricks.
Are you coming up for it?
This doesn't seem, yeah.
Down off the 8, yeah.
Yeah, you want that goalkeeper back there.
I mean, look, you get a shot right now.
Right now.
And then you have to hit with the 7. And then you have 2 blots in board. Oh. All right. Yep. Timber. Oh, and speaking of,
makes the ace point.
Yeah, that's all you got. Sean's willing to get it. Now Sean's got to start thinking about, oh, he can't. It's Crawford.
It's Crawford, yeah.
Sean's got to just take this. Yeesh.
Just needs to win here.
Right.
And then
come in on the 2, Sean. I mean, come in on the 2, Karen. Oh.
Yeah, there wasn't a good 5 busting the board up. So.
All right, we see these splinter all the time. You just need to clear 2 points outside. Oh, hello.
That's beautiful. That is now, how do you play this?
I think you play it like that.
I agree. I don't like all the strippiness.
And now, for our next trick.
Well, the checkers on the 8 will stay put for now.
All right. 5-1, keeping the board. Sean needs to avoid threes and aces like the plague.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Clears that 8-point.
One.
I think she figures she's not going to get a shot anytime soon.
Right.
But it might have not. A gammon doesn't hurt Karen so much, so it might have been okay to stay.
It's that weird, nice, fun, weird point. So,
but Sean still would not have left any
right.
shots. So it doesn't. Yeah, we're talking about very small numbers in terms of how much difference.
So what school of thought are you, Jerry, when it's you're 4 away post Crawford? Are you cubing right away? Or are you gonna?
Yes.
Yeah, there's so many people though that do the, oh, I'm gonna trick them into passing.
Yeah, I'm more likely to trick myself into forgetting to cube. So we're just gonna cube right away. Now Sean, a technical point here. Sean's splitting with this 5-1, and the reason you do that at this 4-away score as opposed to slotting is because
double.
You never get to take advantage of the slot if you get away with it. So cube right away. Karen uses the in the opening roll, pretty standard. Sean makes the gammonish 2-point with that opening 6-4. Karen rolls a beautiful double ace to make the 5.
Still enough to double. What? I hate these, like, oh, look, I tricked them into the point X equity.
Yeah, Sean is opting to use the trick to wait on this double. Karen's supposed to take for a long time.
Stop the 5-point, Sean.
This is another option, but
now he doubles because that's so cute. Nope, fans.
So Karen's happy right now. Like this is the type of game she wants. It's hard to imagine her getting G'd from here. She's clear favorite.
Right. I just like, it just makes my it makes my, like, knowing that if things go well for you, you could have won 4 here and the match, but instead you are going to be you're going to either lose or win a point. That bums me out, Jerry.
Yeah, I definitely hear you.
Cube here, Sean.
Interesting that Sean chose not to switch there, but perhaps he felt that the priming option was better. This is a great shot.
They don't want me to go to dinner.
Oh, Karen hits back with a beautiful 4-3 from the roof.
Oh, now, too good. That's the drill?
I'm not sure. I'm of the camp that I just double right away. I'm with you. I'm just always cubing right away.
Here we are.
But yeah, Karen's got a very nice position here. Sean should probably leave that guy there for the contact. Just come down with the 5. You can be.
Yeah, now I can anchor it. Roll the 6, Sean.
This got a lot better now. Like
now, at least.
Except now Karen has to roll a set to do that, and
now except God hates Sean and is just smiting.
Again, with the metaphysical questions, absolutely. But yeah, Karen just has to clear a few points here, and if she's able to do that successfully, she'll be our champion.
Part 1. Sean should cube. Part 2, Sean should cube. Part 3. Oh,
little monkey wrench here in the plans. Yeah, this is
I think you can just clear the 6.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Well,
although everything looks ugly, but the gap right in front of the anchor is always particularly ugly. So I can understand not wanting to do that. Well, good news, bad news. Mostly good news.
There's good news in this position.
What is that?
I said there's good news in this position.
I'm trying for. Oh, there's our shot.
Here the cube comes.
Got a cube now, right? No. Okay.
Karen Davis, our new champion. Congratulations, Karen. Congratulations to Sean for making it this far. She had all the dice, then she had none of the dice, then she had all the dice.
It was a great match. Thanks to USBGF for making this stream possible. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Coming up shortly will be the Masters final between Joe Russell and Chris Trencher. Phil Simborg and Gary Koscielny will be on the commentary for that.
Actually, Phil will not be on the commentary. He got a $5,000 buy-in into an exclusive tournament, so there will be new commentating for the and Jerry, they may be tapping you because I have a dinner with a videographer who's going to be helping promote this game of backgammon. So I'm pretty excited about that.
All right.
Thank you, Michael Mesich. Thank you for this. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Facebook. Please subscribe. Please go to a tournament. Please go on Mark Your Calendar, chicagopoint.com. Look at tournaments. Play some live plays. Just pick up the game. You know, let's get people back into this game.
Yes, couldn't agree more. Thank you for watching, viewers. Have a good night, and we'll see you in a few minutes for the next match.
Alert, we have a winner, Karen Davis. Congratulations, Karen. Well done.
Bravo.
Okay, welcome here to the finals of the Masters of the ABT Online, the big freeze out. We got Chris Trencher against Joe Russell. Going to be a very exciting match. I'm Roberto Litzenberger, and I'm here with Gary Koselny as well. How you doing tonight, Gary?
Very good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Looking
Good.
forward to this exciting match.
Yeah, we have two exceptional players here.
Great players, classics of the game. Got Grandmaster Chris Trencher, based out of New York. And we got world champion Joe Russell, LA transplant, now living in Memphis, Tennessee.
I think Joe's made the finals of the World Monte Carlo a couple times, hasn't he? That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
Yeah, he's won once.
He's won one. Okay, great. I didn't know that.
He won one. Yeah, he's world champion. And Chris Trencher opens with a 4-2.
Standard play. Split, yeah.
Okay, 2-1. It's kind of neat.
Probably down and
Probably.
split.
Yeah, do something on both sides of the board here.
Right. 5-3. Yes, you make
Couple of
3
options.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're making a 3 point. Nothing spectacular besides that.
4-3.
Looks like a hit
Hit.
in the outfield. Yeah.
Definitely going to consider anchoring as well. Always good, but since it's early, hitting is best.
Yeah. He has a slightly better board too. Another hit.
Ooh, another double twos. We got doubles action.
Right.
going.
Twos all over the place.
Yeah, it looks like the 9 point. It's pretty
Let's make
solid.
9. Yeah.
When in doubt, make the 9 point.
Yeah. 5-3. I don't know what you do with this.
And if he didn't have 2 blots sitting out there in his outfield, he could run off the anchor. But this is
Yeah.
definitely
Too
reasonable
much.
play here. Ooh,
Oh, he danced.
we're throwing backgammon, as they say.
Dance and a cover.
Ooh, this is dangerous. Ooh,
Ooh,
double
double
fours
fours.
saves the day for Chris.
Saves a double and a pass. Do you hit here, you think? Or make the 5?
5 is pretty
Come
strong
on.
here. This is pretty strong. It's hard to see how
Yeah.
you recover, but hitting, whew, it's actually pretty hard to see how White can recover from this as well.
Yeah.
I think I'd hit here. I mean, it's only if he anchors up on the 5 point, and even then he's going to be facing a cube, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's got something of a backhand potentially.
That's a choice to make the advanced anchor here. It's probably best.
Yeah, it's a close race, so
And it's definitely got a cube coming here.
okay. Chris
It's a tight one. What do you do here? Do you take?
I think you'd take because you've got an anchor, you got a 4 point board. Don't like the double threes.
Nice bold take. Wasn't afraid at all to see that cube. And double threes. Misses in the outfield.
Now, do you make the bar point or the 5 point come down?
It looks like he's going after the
Make
bar.
Okay, go for the 5 prime. That's
Oh,
pretty strong. Oh, and he got away.
very strong.
Perfect roll for that. For having made the 5 prime. Okay, doesn't make the 5 point, but that's probably
That
right.
pops out, saves minimal timing for a short amount of time. This is going to be really tough. This is a very gammonish situation going in here for black.
Yeah, Chris definitely has the advantage here.
It's not going to be able to remake his board, but Joe is definitely hanging in there. You know, there's no guarantees on G's at all. If you can maintain a 4 point board, whether one of those checkers out of there, it's going to turn into
Yeah, he can get one in and shoot it out. he'll have time to keep the board. Now this is an awkward roll. I guess you hit here.
Yeah, I would definitely hit here. Not afraid to get hit back.
Yeah, nothing really else to do.
Or
Maybe
this, you
get
can
him
not
off.
hit and keep them back, but then you're gonna have to stack.
Yeah,
them
maybe
with
the board
eights.
crashes with fives or any lower number.
Yes, yeah.
Board crashed anyway. Ooh,
There's the prime.
okay. This is bad news for Joe.
I'd pop 3 1s.
3-1, yeah, keep them. Just may have to break his board. Oh,
You'd want to kill the checkers right now.
yeah.
That's why I did it.
Okay, Chris keeps his 6 prime.
Okay, Joe is able to keep a 4-point board for another roll or two.
Yeah. Now you break the 8 or the 9 here.
I like breaking the 8.
Keeping the 6 open. Keep blocking the 6. Yeah, this would have kept Joe from doing that. But
Double 4s.
ooh, there's
Does he pay now? Or is he just going to go 5 to 1?
yeah, 5-1.
Reasonable, still is a 4-point board. With a 3-point board, I would definitely break and leave the shot to Baron smoothly, I think. But up with the 4-point board.
Yeah, 4-point board.
Don't want Joe to get back in it. And this is a classic holding game. Joe can definitely win with a shot here. It's no longer gammonish
There's
at
a
all.
shot here. Yeah, he didn't get it. Didn't hit it.
This is 3 in and 6 off.
3 in and 6 off. Yeah. Thinking about, yeah, okay. It's an odd and
I think you're just playing around with how which checker moves first or something.
yeah.
So this is interesting. I think I would rip and do this play, take 1 off and go to the 2.
Yeah.
Controversial because you want to clear from the rear, but at the same time, if you are going to get hit, you want to have more checkers off before you're hit.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, no, yeah, he wants
That
to
was a
here.
misclick. Yeah, 2 off there.
And look at this shot.
Uh-oh. There's a no, gonna leave a shot.
Single shot. It's going to rip 2.
Rip 2, right? And
2 is going to leave a
leave it
shot.
2 open. Didn't get it. And doesn't get the shot now, so he's gonna run. Yeah.
Joe's got to run here. You decide to run because you feel you can't really win the game anyway if you stay back and you don't want to
Right.
risk losing the G.
Yep, came within 1 with Gammon. So, all right.
Okay, 2-0 to start
2-0
out.
for Chris. Aggressive move for the opening. Corner point.
And
Should be a
split
split,
at the
I would think.
back. Okay, Joe's considering 13-11, but I think it is.
Yeah, I think the split is right to here.
Ooh,
Ooh, hits, makes a 5-point. Yeah,
no, there he goes. Anchors up on the
Anchors on the
23.
tree, yeah.
Nice.
2-point.
That was a really good roll there.
Dance would have been bad. Oh. I guess you bring 4 down.
Yeah, I would bring 4 down here.
You had no point and you got the 6-point blocked.
Yeah, Joe's going heavy for the prime here. He wants to bring both checkers down there to really try to prime.
Yeah,
Um,
so far.
He's considering 8-7, actually.
Right.
Right now to really force that prime ASAP. He's quite far behind, so I might be wrong, but I think okay.
Oh,
65.
I'm surprised he did that.
Yeah, I think I would have done a 2 down.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. He gets the bar point.
Gets it anyway,
Exactly what he
yeah.
wanted. So key roll for Chris. Ooh, he gets the 6 and has just enough to play the 4.
4. Okay, keeps his 6 prime. Now I guess 13-7.
Yeah, this is looking a
Hope you don't
lot
get hit.
like a cube here.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't have to be too cautious. It's only 2-0. He doesn't have a huge lead. I'd be cautious about doubling something like this if I was up considerably in the match. Because he does have counter prime possibilities here, but you know, that checker over there on the 16 point for Chris does give him a certain amount of timing to get the other checker out. And he'll be able to hit a checker now too. So
Yeah. Yeah, I would think it's true. Oh, he didn't.
did it
And he didn't escape either checker. Well, it's a good thing he didn't cube. Now it's 5' versus 6'.
Yeah, and they could both have two checkers back in a second too. So I mean, two checkers back.
That's interesting. Put 2 on the bar, but risk the 4. Go out on the 4. That's a big play. I think I would go for the 5'. Yeah.
This is tough, but he really needs to break Chris's timing by getting two checkers back there as well.
Chris dances.
Yeah,
Well, that doesn't really hurt him that much. He actually wouldn't mind dancing.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have slotted that there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have slotted that. I wanted Chris to come in to bust like this. This is very interesting. So Chris can come in with a 2 and smack with a 3 and not break the prime. Or he can come with a 3 and break the back and go 8-6, which seems pretty strong because Joe is at the risk of cracking if he doesn't get a 6.
So now 5 versus.
This is a tough play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. 2 on the bar, but you got 2 checkers.
Yeah,
Two
Joe's
checkers
not
to jump
gonna
over.
bust that prime.
Yeah. He needs a 6 right away. And a 1.
The 6 the other way, he's jumping off, you know, his most vulnerable, the point he doesn't want to jump off, which is the anchor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think I would slightly be inclined to make the anchor myself.
Yeah. I think
Can
yeah,
break from the
3,
back.
6. And then if Joe doesn't get a 6 right away, he breaks his
If he
board.
doesn't get a 6, he's gonna have to bust his board, except with very few numbers. So
Yeah.
you know, low numbers that have, you know, like less than 6 pips. 5-1, 4-1, 3-1, 3-2. Everything else is gonna have to bust his board. Okay, he went for that play. Oh, and a 6, big 6 there, big 6. And a dance.
Another 6.
Yeah, that was a fast roll there. I mean, I don't think it was a cube per se, but I would have looked at it.
Ooh. And another 6' for Chris. But now Chris needs 6
Yeah, but
right
he
away.
needs a 6. Oh, and he gets a 6.
got it, and the 1.
6-1, the best 6.
Those are both big numbers. So huge swings in the past couple of rolls here.
So I think this is a cube here.
Now, yeah, you got to think about it. It's got two more blots. There's the cube.
Traditionally, if he didn't have those blots out there, it wouldn't even be a double. But with those blots, the gammas are just so high, you can cube them out.
Yep. Joe didn't take long to think about that one.
Yeah, he was happy to let that go.
Yeah.
That was a fast pass.
Yeah.
Easy pass, as they say when you're cruising down the highway. Just easy pass.
Yeah. 3-2 for white. I don't think you split it. I'm just going to slot. Okay. Why not?
Yeah, notice Chris had made the good play. After the double 5s, he did not touch his back checkers. He wanted to do anything else but touch his back checkers.
Yeah.
And there it is. That's a pop out and hit. See if you can get away with it. Hoping for no 4 from Chris here. Ooh, double 6, double. This is going to be a cube city here. And I would just give this up. I mean, this is.
Think so? Yeah. No, he did. Okay. I guess with the lead, he had the better board, but it had a blot, so there were problems there.
3-1, 3-1, 4-1.
And the split, okay. Down the split.
What about here? Play bold.
Even board, I guess 2 down. I don't think I'd split there.
I don't know. I think I might hit 6-2 here.
Oh,
I see that 9-point builder. With the 9-point builder, I really don't want black to be, Chris to be able to play fully here.
yeah.
So yeah, definitely hitting 1 down. That's totally reasonable play.
I should make you 3-point. Oops, not that many, but yeah, 3-point.
Well, he could run out and hit, right? He comes in with
That's
1.
true.
He
Yeah,
could hit on
yeah,
the
yeah. Looked at that.
He
Okay,
could hit on the
but
15.
Yeah.
I don't know if he didn't see it or if this is just better. I'm not sure which is right. Myself, sometimes I need to present plays to really know what's best.
Don't like that one.
Yeah, the blitz. I don't like the blitz switch type play when I'm kind of stuck.
Right.
As Miki would say, kind of too glued to the ace point there.
Yeah.
I don't like the attack play. It's just
4-3.
yeah.
Out. Yeah. Out.
Looks good.
That makes the 4-point board.
Oh, look at this.
Chris would run out, I suppose. Yeah. If he doesn't get hit here, he's in
He
great shape.
got away with it. He got away with it. Looking good. Good play splitting here. Joe knows he couldn't stay back. He didn't want to stay back. He can't. I mean, really vulnerable. So aggressive split to pop out.
Yep.
This is almost like a last roll situation. And now the question is it too good here?
It's too good. Yeah. 1 on the bar, 1 back.
And he considered it as too good, and now he has the best 4-point board.
Comes out asking to get hit again. Get some contact.
This is contact. It's forced to make a decision. Does he double him or is it still too good? Obviously, Chris doesn't want Joe to anchor there, but right now he has a lot of numbers. What's that?
A lot of pick and passes. You can make the bar there.
24 numbers here. Hit lift. It's not hoping for
Lift, yeah.
6. So now he's still playing on. 6-4.
2-point. Yeah.
Deuce, best 5-point board. Ooh, 1-6 is huge.
Now I think I would double here. Because I don't think
What bad sequences do you have here? Nothing's forced to leave a direct shot here.
Yeah.
But there's many numbers that leave it indirect. But
yeah, and he drops
bad
it.
pass. It'd be interesting to actually look at that one. I mean, it's a pass. Joe's just a great player.
Yeah.
Anything's even close, there's no reason to, try to bluff.
So make it, and I would split here, yeah.
Ooh, we have a long distance make it in the outfield, but he's still slightly behind and can point on the deuce.
Or make the bar, yeah.
Make the bar. Not sure about that one. Yeah, lots of good stuff.
Yeah, there are a couple good plays to make there. Or you can point on them, yeah.
1-6, bring more wood for the fire.
Good. If you run, right?
Repopulate the mid. Okay, good classic game. Everyone's getting productive rolls except for that one by Chris.
He runs out, getting.
Ooh, big double four. It should make the four.
Make the four and bring one down, I guess.
Yeah. Oop, Joe's gonna have to hit.
3 and lift. I guess he comes in on the 5 and 9-7, yeah.
Button up, no way to
make
hit
the
here.
4 point, yeah, lift 8-7, I think.
Yeah, because if he steps up, he's going to be leaving a blot on the 8, and which would be hit with 3s, and he'd be hit with 4 and 5s stepping up. So
Oh, he's going to race.
oh, okay.
He's up in the race, but that didn't work
Could
out.
very well be a good play. I did not see that one right away, but it makes sense. I don't like the dilly there, but it does make sense to really step up. He said race is his game plan here.
Yeah, come out and avoid the 3
This
builders.
is great because if Chris doesn't throw a 6, I mean, Joe's in a great spot here. I guess he's kind of considering the cube.
I
for a
guess,
second.
yeah, you consider the cube 6. If you roll the 6, you probably lose your market if white dances.
Yeah, but not, yeah. If a hit and dance is a losing the market.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that
Wow.
pass right away.
Wow.
Interesting.
I guess Joe was thinking about that already.
Yeah, I would have taken that cube.
Yeah. It looked like it take, because if he doesn't hit, it's an even race. And Joe being behind, I would have been more inclined to take it behind in the race.
Yeah, it's up 3. It's like a full notch plus up there, and
Right.
But little things like that dilly builder on the 3 point could really make the difference there. If that was a well placed builder and not on that 3 point, maybe he would have taken.
Now, do you make the 5 here or come in?
Yeah, it's
I guess
pretty
you come in- I
bold.
want to come in
pretty
the 3.
bold to step up there under the gun.
Yeah. That take a lot of 5 builders is too much.
Yeah. And this though, down 20 pips with 13 in the zone, Chris is definitely thinking of a way to get out of this right now too.
Yeah, interesting double with no interboard points. Well, now there is. I guess you make the 5 point here.
Make the 3, you can point on him too and make the
The point, okay. I didn't see that one, but yeah, there it is.
With that many on the zone, it really throws them off guard. So now Chris is going to be afraid to come in on the 5. But since it makes the 5 points,
He overcame his fear.
Yeah.
But beautiful roll. That's
great. Now you're in a mutual holding game. I'm in this position now. Wouldn't
yeah, much better for Chris. As opposed to being
would no longer be
out.
a cube. So he's already more than justified his take here.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That leaves a
that's-
shot, but with
that
2
is not
blocks on the
good.
board.
For Joe, leaving the blot.
Oh, look at this. Very interesting.
20, okay. You come all the way around or you try to make your board?
I think when you're still down this much, you have to do something with your board.
Yeah, but he doesn't, he's got an
He also-
answer
He
there.
also
so
has
he
to jump
can't-
out.
Yeah, I think he got it.
That's a pretty good climb when he goes to the 11, right? He's blocked with most numbers.
Yeah. Maybe make the 4 point now. No, he's gonna block, okay. Way down in the race though.
Yeah, it's way down the race, but the idea is that when we always say we stay back because of, when you're in the race, it's mainly because of contact. And
Yeah.
Chris just felt that running here was the best contact with 4 numbers in front of his anchor blocking him.
Yeah.
but he's still playing for contact there.
Yeah. He's keeping that.
See, Chris wanted to keep that block and said, okay, now I need to make a point. If he didn't make a point, Joe would just definitely run here. By making one more point and only having one blot, you're giving Joe a decision here whether to run or not. He decides to go for it.
Joe's, yeah.
Or Chris has a solid cube.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, since Chris is leading and recubing, he does not have a cube at this point. And he's going to have to take a risk here. He's going to have to
So
hit.
here's a good one. Now make the 3 and hit. Lots of return shots, but dance.
Yeah. We got 1,
Yes.
6, 4, 3, 4, 5, and double fours. That's 7 numbers. You got to take this risk. I think anything else is a blunder. I think Chris is going to make that play.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure there wasn't
Oh,
any
you
out.
got it. A 4-5, got the hit.
And then there's a hit. That was one of the numbers for 1. And now Joe's
Now-
very happy if he can close this out.
Very
It's very
gambling.
high gammon chances. And even if Chris just dances for a while, it's the equivalent of closing it out. So
Yeah.
if you can start ripping checkers
Safety that one.
before Chris comes in, it's the equivalent of a closeout. And just like this.
So- Well, there's a little awkward there. With the,
Oh, that
Oh, you
was
think
one
that-
time Chris probably wanted to dance there, hoping for a number like this to leave a
yeah,
shot.
he would have gotten a shot. But I guess he'll take the non-gammon. Although there's still plenty of
Very
checkers.
happy to
around.
save here. Looks like he will save unless Joe gets doubles. Where Chris just rolls baby numbers.
I guess you come in and take one off. Come around 15. No, you're going to take 2 down. All right.
Yeah, he's really looking to get them all in directly to the 6th point until he has to waste. So he's going for 2 crossovers each roll.
Yeah.
And he's going to rip and bring in 2. That was a big double. That's
Big
gonna
number.
make it a lot harder.
Joe's off in
for Chris to
3.
save.
Off in 2. Chris, oh, that was a terrible.
Ooh. So,
So
there's 8,
you
6,
come 8
2,
to
1.
6. It does 2 to 1. Okay.
This is right. That's
Double fours.
double fours and 2,
Not
1.
bad. And 2, 1. Yeah.
And 4,
Okay.
3, just plays
Got it.
4 and then 3.
Okay. That was close.
there.
All right. 5, 3. 8 away. 10 away. Okay. Standard split. Run.
Lover's leap. Make the 5.
Also make the 5. To run out or bring one down?
Yeah, I'd bring it down just because puts the burden of attack on the
Yeah,
other
good
guy.
running number for Joe.
Oh,
Double
great
fours.
number here. Great number. So with this last one, it's going to make the 4, probably 9 to 5.
5 to 5, yeah.
Yeah.
The 9 point isn't that valuable right there. Ooh, hitting. Not sure I would have done that. Because of this, you can hit back against a better board.
Yeah, this is dangerous. The best 3-point board with that 8 point there.
Yeah, and the spares on the 5 and the 6. He opens us up to a lot of attack.
And this
He
is
dances.
this
this-
is key territory again. Even if he's only ahead by 1 notch here. Clear cube
Yeah, it's QQ. Yeah, and a clear pass, I think, too.
and another fast pass.
Yeah, maybe Joe's figuring if he gets hit, he passes.
A lot of double passes here, not a lot of game to completion. We saw that one game that was screwing off Gammon, but none of them
Yeah.
have been really close so far. Here's going to do your classic blitz play. What's this, lift?
Probably lift 98, I would think. You don't want to get hit.
Yeah, since there's attack going on the other side, he wants to lift, expose less blots. And this is
So-
interesting. I don't know if I hit here. I love the 4 points so much.
I think, yeah, making the 4 point
4,
step up, yeah.
he's stepping up because he is
Right.
ahead in the race. So
And you want to be able to pop out. Oh. Changes his mind.
He's thinking of coming down because it's
Coming
stacked.
down, yeah, there's a big stack on the midpoint.
I mean, you never 6 checkers there in the mid. It's normally always right to pull one down. This
Yeah.
could be deception because you also always want to see the light. So
Okay, I play safely here, I guess 11-7, 8-7, yeah.
oh yeah,
Nothing much else to do.
4-point board versus a 1-point board here.
Yeah. Step up from 23, yeah.
Oh, and look at that. Look at how that play worked, bringing that checker down. It blocks his running play there on the
Yep.
2-point. Now I think you'll upgrade the point here.
To the 9, yeah.
Yeah.
No point in leaving blots and stepping up anymore.
Or you could just bring 2 down.
That's a point too. Leave the builders to make it
He
9
could
is
go
not.
9 and 21 too. I mean, that's a thought.
Yeah.
It does step into the wheelhouse a little bit. He's not primed yet, so he can jump out. You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't see the light with the direct 6, but he can get out with, you know, even 3,
A lot
4
of numbers.
over that prime. So
Yeah, now a lot of numbers pop out. And where he's at, he's not
4,
really
3,
in there.
5, 3, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6, 1, 6. So
Joe comes down with 2. Yeah, the 9 point here for Joe wasn't that valuable. So
look at this.
5
Make
point. Yeah.
5 be mega stacked. Oh, and look at this. Makes the 5.
Now makes it 5. Yeah.
Oh, this is a
Got to come out, I think. Or no, he
run,
could hit.
run
I think
away.
he got to run. Yeah. Yeah, I think he would run. I mean, he could hit on the 2, but I think the running.
Yeah, that run is just sweet. Look at that. He would have been switched upon if he didn't run. Well, look at this. He might switch anyway just to keep the contact out there with the 1. Kind of a
Yeah.
genius play. I'm not sure this is right. I mean, it looks right. And it's a hard play to do. Kudos
Makes
for
a lot of
Joe.
sense, yeah.
And this is really a great role. For
Yeah.
Chris.
Finishes builders.
Because builders and nothing came in the side to hit him back. You know,
Yeah.
the 2 6 didn't even hit him. So.
Yeah. Now, Joe is going to be up 17 pips. I think he's done there. So, oh, no, it's 20 pips.
Yeah,
So
since
Chris
I'm
has to
leading-
contain. That was not a good containing number.
Yeah, leading, I was saying I would not cube this if I was leading at this point.
Yeah, no, it's, oh, it's going to hit. Oh, the point. Okay. I didn't see
Yeah,
that one.
point on him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of escape.
Question of which numbers get out, right? So this is
He's got, 1
2
6
5,
5
2
2
6,
6.
and 1 6.
And I think the same number for hitting.
Pop out.
He's
But
got
this,
3
I mean, this
5
is
3 6 4
3
5
numbers that hit,
and double 4s.
plus other ones that pop out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when he pops
this
out, you do get to hit a third of the time, but look at this.
Now he
Oh,
escapes.
my.
Okay.
This is still looking like double pass here. Oh no, it looks like double take.
It looks like a take. Yeah.
Big take because of the wastage.
Joe's got a little
Joe
waste.
has an extra three on wastage. The way we count every
5.
extra checker on the ace point, you give him
Yeah, that's right.
2 picks
5
worth.
5 crossovers either way. So definitely a take, I think. And
With
probably
wastage.
a double though.
He's really only up though, like the equivalent of 4 pips. Almost
That's,
3. You get that gap on the 6.
Wastage of 4. Yeah, 3 pips, but
I'd actually wait a roll here. Bound to be close. Because just when you're down in a raise in non-gammonish positions, you're not extra anxious to cube just because you're down. But look, he cubed
got
at
away with that.
perfect time.
roll. And now
Perfect
it's
time.
now it's a clear double pass.
Hey, if anyone has any comments or wants to say anything, we are looking on the comments sheet here on YouTube. If anyone wants to say anything, anyone wants a shout out or something, just let us know. I am glancing over there every once in a while.
All right. Big lead for Joe. Barring some massive doubles, it'll be 6-5.
Yeah, so tight game, 7 away, 8 away.
Yeah.
Seven away, 8 away should be 56% to 44%, something like that.
5-4, maybe 6-5 if you
Yeah.
this one to get double fives to win. Yeah, I think stacking there. It's the desperation. That's not going to help.
Yeah, he needed runner to win
Yeah.
anyway, and a miss. So.
All right, 6-5. Down and split.
Probably run.
Yes, you run here. Oh, no, run from there.
Okay, the necklace says we have good commentary, and she's happy. Antoinette
Thank you, Antoinette.
Williams. Thank you, Antoinette. Hope you're doing great and hope to see you soon.
So this is a hit, and what do you do with the 2? I guess 23-21. Yeah.
Yeah, very solid. Ooh, exciting game here. It's really tightened up. Ooh, jumping for the anchor, not hitting. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think he's
I
going
would-
to. I think he got a hit.
I would hit. Yeah. I'm not-
Yeah.
Oh, well. well,
On second
I'd like to
thought,
redo that one.
if your opponent's going to roll double 2s from that point, maybe you don't want to move, but you don't want to hit. But
I don't know about stuff. I probably would have brought one down, but I guess with those 2 blots, he wanted to really take advantage. But what a return shot.
double 5s from the bar.
Joker. Oh, and
Okay,
that's
a
a
hit.
joker.
Okay, another
Oh, and there
5.
you go, another hit. Look at
4
this.
hits.
It's so good.
There. Checkers flying all over. There's another hit.
Hit again. Look at this. Hit back. It's not good there. It's gonna hit each other all day.
I don't think it'd hit here. You break your
Yeah,
weak
he
point.
does feel he's gonna be a little out of gas with so many
Yeah.
checkers back and so few in the zone. But he is committed. I mean, he does have the ace point made.
Yeah, you're
It's
sort of
overruled.
forced to attack. But he's out of ammunition. Oh, he attacks anyway. All right.
Oh, and there it
Gets
is.
away
And
with
look.
that. All right.
Oh,
Still a lot of
decided
work.
not to cube that. Oh, with 2
Well,
in the
he does-
room. I guess
Still,
he tightened up the match. It's only 1 point now. If he was a full notch or 3 points down, I think he would have shipped that cube.
yeah. Now I think you come out from the 20 here.
Does he have the 4 to play now? I forgot.
Got the 4 to play. Yeah, he hit
Yeah,
the
I would
6
definitely
to 5.
do this. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And
Comes
this is
in
most definitely a cube now.
He's not. There's no cube coming now. You have to think about it though. Now he should certainly with the 4-point board.
I would have shipped it before.
Yeah.
Chris isn't taking now. But I always say when you're on the bar against a 4-point board, you have to have a very good reason to take.
Yeah.
And I just don't see the very good reason here. I mean,
Yeah, there is. Although there's nothing directly threatening black right now, other than dancing, or at least.
But I guess that 3rd checker back. But of course, Chris doesn't have great distribution himself. I mean, he has 5 checkers there on the.
That's
on the
right.
midpoint.
Heavy in the midpoint. Comes in. He's likely to leave a block to be picked off from White's 5-point.
Ooh, and a
But
take.
it takes. Okay.
Oh, good call. I guess that is the very good reason is that, that rough anchor and 3 guys back.
Yeah. So here, I guess you come in to bring him into the zone here. 11-5, 10-8. Although you give up to 2-6-3-6 and 3. I'm sorry, and 3-5.
Okay, he pops out.
This runs
Let's
out.
move on.
Okay, maybe he's playing for the race.
Normally, when I blitz, I really focus on the blitzing.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Nice.
Now I guess he wants to play. This can turn into a mutual holding game right now. And
Now it
does.
is. That's exactly what we have here. And you got to make the bar point, yeah. So now it's a close game. It looked like
Yeah, I mean, now
Yeah,
this
I-
would be a no double at this point. So this was a great, exchange of events from Chris's
yeah, great
perspective.
with Chris.
So I guess he leaves the indirect here, or he could run. Is he winning by enough in the race to give up the mutual holding and run right now to the mid? These are some of the hardest questions here.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah, I
decides
think-
to do it because there's not a diversification of builders. I mean, only 2s and 8s.
Only 2 6, yeah, the 8s. And unless it's double 4s or double 2s, it's a lot.
And Joe feels it's only going to get better for Chris. So to do it
Right.
now,
All right.
if he would have waited, then he'd have 2 builders.
Now
At
Chris is
6'5",
running
again, he's gonna have to leave a direct shot
Yeah,
somewhere.
right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
might as well be there. And
Oh,
boom, chakalaka, nails him.
That's nail, yeah. 7-3, I guess, with a 4.
Yeah, I like 7-3.
You don't want to bring 2 out. And
And at least if you are hit back with the 3, you have return shots.
yeah. Or if you get hit out in the 16, you can anchor. And he dances. Oh, the 5 point gets made.
Great number.
7-5, I would think, and 16-14.
That would be my play. Really
Yeah.
makes it. You have double
Duplicating the
2, 1,
2s.
2, 2, 3, and 1, 3. 1, 4 doesn't do it. He's going to have to burn here. Duncan at checker 6-2.
Hmm. You come out here, maybe you hit loose.
May very well hit.
6-1 and then 14-13. That seems better than stepping out for the double shot. And you got the blot on the 2 point to hit if you get hit back. Yeah, I would think 6-1 here.
Yeah, I mean, the race is close enough, and that blot on the board would imply
Yeah.
the hit, in my opinion. And look at that, there's a
I'm gonna hit
hit.
back.
And again, no cover. He's going to bring it down, probably 13-8 here. Although it does dupe the 6 from jumping out. So maybe he does this 10-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did. Double 3s,
That's the
great
doubles.
number. So, he can switch this.
Switch points or 2 more down to the 10. I would think the switch here.
You lose a little outfield control if you bring 2 down. The switching is reasonable, and then a
That's
dance.
a dance now. 7 puts the second one on the bar.
Oh,
Or
great
3-1
number
makes
there.
the 4 5 point board. That's a beautiful roll.
Yeah. Now we're
Now Joe's in a
looking
lot
at
of trouble.
cube again here. There's play. I mean, if there's going to be a double, it's going to be now, or
Oh,
else
he's
it's going to
gonna
be
do
too
it,
good in a
okay.
minute.
Yeah. It may have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm interested if that was too good. I didn't really get a chance.
Yeah, it could very well be. I mean,
Because there was a blot sitting out there. If he picks that up, it's very heavily gammonish.
but this score, even subtleties, but even you're ahead by 1 point in these races and you're recubing, it gets a big difference and a big change. So maybe he just
Yeah.
wanted to, maybe to end it. He didn't want to teeter on the
Yeah,
line.
and actually there's a lot of work to bring those two, the anchor around from the 3 point. Maybe it wasn't worth it.
Great number, man. Who doesn't like after 2 rolls to have a 4 point prime?
Yeah.
Desperation move. I'd cube this probably. No.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. With the lead, I think I'd pass. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, just let it go. Yeah.
Yeah, no point in messing with that.
Dude, this is a classic. Here's the play. Will he do it? This is a play most people miss, and that's not the very correct. 13-7, 8-5 is the right play there.
Oh, really?
The most, yeah, one of the most overlooked replies in backgammon.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a very small difference, but I just know which ones. Right.
So I think you run here. Joe's got a racing lead.
There's a racing lead. No use hitting on the 4-point there. Because he's already basically like 2.5 checkers back for Chris. So I would just run.
Yeah, I think running out is the right move.
It's Tenta, we're so used to hitting early. We're so used to smacking. He might very well do it and hit, but he's ahead a lot in the race and doesn't need to. It's 1 checker back against 2.5.
Makes the anchor. Okay, leaves the 9-point open.
We're full on race. So he's got the Super 8 and the Super 6.
Okay, Joe stays back to get contact.
Even a more Super 8-point here.
Yeah, I think 13-8 is right, even though you got huge stacks. Because there's not much else to do. Oh, hit. I don't think I would have done that. I think
interesting timing hit there. The advantage of hitting is that he really gets him off the ace point. So now he's going to be able to play behind him all the time.
Yeah.
And that really, this is exactly what Joe wanted with that hit, is this kind of scenario here.
Yeah.
So it really worked.
Yeah, it certainly worked out for him.
Joe's going to have to stabilize a little more before he can cube this. He's going to play safe.
6-2, yeah. Cover slot, yeah.
Point, slots the other.
Come in safe. Yep. Holding game for both. Joe's got the racing lead, so he has the advantage.
Yeah.
Now,
often with this amount, you'd see a cube, but our references for holding games are that you have at least 1 point made on your bar. So in your board. So he's going to keep waiting. He wants to make the bar or the 5-point before he wants to cube this right now.
I guess this is 6-1. Oh, hitting. Wow.
Yeah,
that would not.
He wanted the safety without hitting. So
Right. Okay. He hit that
tiptoe around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this makes the board. So I love these holding games. It's kind of, for me, it's like an old West standoff. The tension mounts. The board's getting better on one side. Who's going to blink first? Yeah. Great play there by Chris, leaving the extra contact because of the double blots and
double blots there. Yeah.
Making it.
Yeah, and now Joe is really awkward on the with the stacks.
Yeah.
You come down to the 6.
16 here.
Oh, this is Chris. Sorry. Now he listed. Okay. He's only got 1 blot, so no use risking it. Break up the 8, I guess. Yeah. Leave the midpoint there.
He might want to save a 6. Well, he doesn't. Normally, he didn't need to. 5-3 makes.
Okay, make the 3.
Make 3 or cover the 8. I would make the 3.
Yeah, you can cover the ace with a 5 or an ace.
Oh, okay, he just has to leave the 1. He just has to leave him hit with the 1.
Yeah. Yeah, the aces are duplicated, so.
Snap take.
Yeah, I think this is a take. Oh, you took it already. Okay, yeah.
And that, I thought there was a blot out there in the midpoint. I was like, and that's a hitter. But so here you can, this is interesting. Very interesting. So if you're going to give up the midpoint,
I think you
might want to step out.
Yeah,
although it's really good contact. It doesn't have the 5-point made, so it's great contact being back as well. Yeah, so you might just switch both to the ace. This is really weird because normally you wouldn't bust all these checkers, but it's really, TD situation. But now half the ones are good. You got double ones, 1, 2, and 1, 5 that are actually good ones.
Yeah. 20 pips down. Okay, now he's got to break his
He
8.
did step up, exactly, going for the good solid contact. There's another example that even though he's behind the raise, you always say stay back, but he was really trying to find which position left the best contact there. And now Joe's going to need doubles. He's going to need doubles fast, or there's going to be a direct shot on him, and most likely a direct 6, which is 17 numbers. Chris also wants to play small here, wants small numbers, just like that.
Got it, just like that one.
Look at that.
Okay.
I might use, look at that.
Ooh, okay. Now we're
Oh, the tension mounts. Look at this. And Chris is going to have to give it up first. He's going to have to bust his board, though.
Clear the 5 as you leave the 6.
I'd save a 5 here, so you can play 5-1, 5-2 next turn. And 3-2, this is.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. That leaves a double shot.
Happened. He ran out of everything here.
Yep. So which double shot do you leave? 2 down, giving 3s and 4s, or 1s and 6s?
Oh, man. This is what, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 numbers like this, right?
That sounds about right. Versus 20, 3 to 2, or 2.
Every 20
or 2, or no.
1, 22, 30, 24 either way.
Yeah, I guess 2 down would be, if he misses, easier to clear.
2 down gives him some numbers that are lousy, but he gets something like 6-1, 6-2, and Chris is going to be leaving the shot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And even double 5s or double 6s help, but don't. He's still behind in the race.
And look at that.
Like that, 6-5. Okay, misses. Do you stay? Maybe you do stay.
I would stay here for sure. I would definitely stay because you can get a shot.
You get another shot.
You can come back in. Now look at this.
And there's a hit, and
I don't know if he's going to hit.
Oh, that's a good point. You don't have to hit. You can
he doesn't want to
9,
come in,
go 2 to 1,
and risk it with that board. Yeah, bring them both to the 9 and go 2 to 1, and Chris can stay one more turn.
Yeah, and then Joe just needs a 3. 3s are better. Even if he doesn't, he's going to give up.
Okay, he's thinking about it. He's going to count the numbers. Joe's great at that. One of the best players I know of, really running over every number, how it plays, how many hits. He does fly in his head.
We got 4-3.
But this is a lot of numbers. I mean, this is
5,
4.
2,
There's
5,
all the
6,
6s, so that's 6
6-1
plus 6-5. So
8.
that's
I count 8 there.
But there's a lot of returns. If he just comes in with the 4 or comes in with the 5s, he's going to get return shots. So I think this leaves less.
Yeah, I think I like this better. Yeah, plenty of racing, no need to be in a hurry. So Chris, you just bring some in and wait.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
He might be able to bring the 7 in because it's very unlikely unless it's 2-1 or double ones.
Yeah, this is going to end.
Back there anyway.
This is going to end after the next roll. Next set of rolls. Because Joe will either leave a blot or he won't. And Chris will hit or he won't. And
there it is. There is it. So now it's, ooh, and a double 6.
Oh, and now
we don't see this kind of excitement in the Old West. This is like one guy takes a shot in the arm and the other guy shot him in the leg, and Both still.
Now they're both
alive.
waiting here.
Yeah.
6. Wow. 5 rolls for Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rolls versus 5 rolls.
Look at this.
Joe's got the advantage. He doesn't have that gap. Although the gap was an odd
Well, he
number.
doesn't have the gap, but he's not on the roll. The gap won't hurt him the first time.
That's true.
Definitely
Yeah, that's
not a
true.
recube on this score right now. 4 roll is a take anyway. And if he does,
Yeah, and
since he's leading and recubing, he probably would have to take it 3 roll right now.
yeah, I think I would wait on this too. He doesn't want to. Chris doesn't want to see an 8 coup coming back to him.
Yeah. Chris is running the numbers. He's not going to cube.
And he doesn't.
Like this. Now you'll see a cube. Now the take point is it's a little tricky here. It's 5 away, 7 away, but it's a recube. But he can definitely take much lower than normal. And so this is a take. I mean, normally a pure 3 roll position is right around 21%. It's less than that. It's generally a pass. We know what is a pass. It's a small pass. Since he's recubing and he's leading, this would be a take.
And there's the cube. And Joe takes.
And he does miss. He throws
Does miss with
but
the
he's
2. Yeah,
fine as long as he doesn't miss
that's
again.
as good as Joe can get for that roll. Not good for Chris, but Chris is still overwhelming his favorite team.
Now, Joe's actually thinking his numbers if he has actually a recube here, even though he's down. He's just running to see if he does. Because if he loses anyway, he's losing 1 away, 7 away. So he does.
He does cube. Okay.
11,
All right.
10. This is it. And he
Oh, and he
rolls
gets.
it.
Oh,
and he
oh
gets
my
it.
God.
Amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Double 4s and double 4s.
Talk about excitement. That was a holding game with an 8 cube.
Yeah.
One person was way behind in the race. Joe gets this,
Yeah.
the
Well, the
dog
thing is-
has a dog recube in, throws the double, but Chris comes right back and gets it. Ooh.
And, Joe didn't even have time to enjoy his position because the dice rolled right away and rolled themselves off. It's
Oh,
like,
man, that
all right,
was-
you're going to win. And then it's gone. You lost.
Oh man, that was very, very exciting. Well,
Quick
I
end.
guess now we
Well, congratulations to Chris.
yeah,
And
congratulations,
amazing.
Chris. Great victory there. Congratulations, Joe, getting to the final and giving us great entertainment here. And thanks everyone here for watching, enjoying. Thanks. I don't know who else we're supposed to thank here. Everyone, the whole team.
Yeah.
Great event here, this ABT Online.
Michael,
Pretty
Mesich,
fun.
Ben, good job.
And thanks for watching. And if you guys enjoy this stuff, like it. Do that like button. And I think might be a way to donate a couple of dollars to the stream team as well, to keep streaming stuff for everyone if you like it. But hey, nice seeing you, Gary. Nice chilling. We be in San Antonio for the ABT?
I will be in San Antonio.
Okay, I'll see you in San Antonio for some great live backgammon there coming up right around the Super Bowl time.
Yeah. If you can get out to San Antonio, go out there. It should be a great tournament.
Okay. Well, take care.
Yep.
And I'll sign off here.
Yeah, you too.